today's streaming. はい、そして今日は、
in case you
前回に
wanna-
引き続き、日本語と英語のフルにバイリンガルの放送でお送りしますので、
I'm gonna
第
live
3
on
の
here
メン
as
バーを
well.
ここでご紹介したいと思います。So please let me introduce the
Yeah.
third member of today's streaming. As same as last time, we will.
I'm not even
today's
gonna
streaming
post it
will
on
be fully bilingual and
Twitter.
available both
That's
Japanese
okay.
and English. So let me introduce Aimi-san. おはようございます。
Aimi is awesome. She's like a super good translator.
Good morning. This is Aimi from Suiren and in America. I'll be helping the translations today. Square Enix America no
I kind of wish I did like a similar thing with my hair where like it's like a different color at the end.
Oh, yeah, it's her new hairstyle actually.
今日がどのように進行するか簡単にご説明させてください。今日の放送は、今説明した通り
The other guy has cool hair too, the white hair with the black.
モールボルは自分で言ったことを自分で英語に直して発言します。で、吉田さんがもろもろ日本語で説明したものを、今マイクに映ってますけれども、あいみさんが英語に通訳してお送りするというスタイルで進行していきますので、よろしくお願いいたします。So please let me quickly explain
There's
how
not
it
going to be a
works
lot
today.
of me talking.
So I
Just a lot of
speak
me listening
Japanese
to
and
what's
then I
happening.
translate myself into English.
Okay.
And then Yoshida-san will explain everything in Japanese. And then Aimi-san will help his words into English. はい、ということで今日はよろしくお願いいたします。
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
ではですね、ちょっとプロデューサーでいただいて、まあ皆さんトレーラースタートかと思ったと思うんですけど、
So yeah.
最初にですね、ちょっと皆さんにすいません、残念なニュースをお伝えしなければなりません。
What's up?
Started,
He's got some
and
bad
I'm
news
sure
for us.
many of you kind of expected perhaps a trailer would play at the very beginning of our broadcast, but there's one important an unfortunate news that we will need to share today.
理由はちょっと後ほど説明させていただきますが、11月23日発売予定の今日月のフィナーレですが、申し訳ございません。間に合いませんでした。すいません。
No.
What's wrong?
So
What
we'll
happened?
explain the reasonings later, but this is to sincerely apologize that the Endwalker expansion that was planned for November 23rd, I'm afraid will not make it in time for that release. So we sincerely apologize.
Uh-oh.
まあちょっと結論からお話しさせていただきますが、すいません、2週間延期をさせてください。
Delayed for 2 weeks.
Okay, that's not a huge
Make a
delay.
long story short, we
It's not
want
too bad.
to seek your forgiveness that we will be delaying the release of the
It's not like
expansion
3
pack
years
by
or something.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
正式な発売日はですね、12月7日とさせていただいて、アーリーアクセスのスタートをですね、11月19日予定だったのを12月3日とすいませんさせてください。
First off, I'm so sorry, Suiren, and also I feel really bad for Kai who booked the time off.
Early
did, yeah.
Which was originally
Yeah.
planned for November 19th.
But-
A lot of
Terribly
people
sorry, but
did.
this
A lot
will
of
also
people
be
took
Yeah.
their time
to
off.
December the 3rd.
Oof.
And we
I
apologize.
remember a lot of people were upset
として
when
は一言で言うとすいません僕のわがままで
Cyberpunk
す。
did a delay for the same reason because they had
And
already
the
booked time
reason
off.
behind that, and if I
Although
were to sum it
Cyberpunk
up
really
in
should have
just a
been
few
delayed longer
words
than it was.
is, I'm sorry again, but this is a very selfish reason.
Oh, selfish reason?
まあインタビューでもちょっとお伝えしてた通り、今回のその行月のフィナーレは、まあ、過去最大の
Uh-oh. Loading. Ah! No!
Oh no!
もう
Oh
過去
no!
なのは本当に、まあ、作ってる自分らがよくわかるんですけど間違いなく、まあ、尋常じゃないボリュームを、まあ、なんとか作ってきて開発チームのみんなもものすごい努力で、正直物量に関しては押し込
They
めてま
have
す。
so much stuff that they had to do for this expansion, and I'm once again it's loading. But once again,
Yeah.
they had so much stuff that they decided to add in for the expansion that they apparently couldn't make it in time.
And I touched
okay.
upon this during some of the interviews.
Oh,
I mean,
my
that
internet is
makes sense.
horrible. I might have to.
No.
I might not be able to stream this because
views, but Endwalker is definitely going to be one of the largest expansions that we have worked on, and coming from the team and kind of experiencing firsthand the production of this expansion, we know there's a lot of stuff that's going into this expansion.
It's okay, my Twitch has always been weird.
In terms of like all of the content that we've stuffed in there, those were all moving according to plan.
ただですね、それと同時に今回、9番から11年かけてやってきたハイデリン・ゾディアーク編という一つ目の大きなサーガのラストということで、とにかく皆さんに伏線の回収とかを誤解のないように、取り違いがないようにっていうので、徹底してクオリティ調整をやってて。
Part of me is like, does wonder, it's like, does this change the bet?
どうしてもこのタイミングで
I don't know if this changes the bet, because like if it changes the bet, suddenly it becomes a lot more viable that I can actually fulfill the bet.
That's true. That's true.
But I don't know.
すいません、調整を
I don't know
かけてたら
this changes that. I guess that would be up to Kai's discretion.
ちょっと食い潰してしまうっていう状態になりました。
It's not that long,
but at the same time,
no, it's only 2 weeks. So, like, at the end of the day, a 2-week delay is not uncommon for a video game. Although that being said, them announcing the delay this close to the launch is kind of surprising.
That have been established that we wanted to make sure that we're tying up all the loose ends.
Oh,
so that there are no misunderstandings.
Delayed rate.
Welcome. Yeah.
I was very particular.
I think you guys have heard too that it's been delayed.
And these might be things.
Welcome, Lupin's Raiders. Thank you very much for joining.
But I really wanted to make sure that we were very thorough about this, and I just continued.
I mean, especially with how much
attention
Final Fantasy 14 has gotten recently, I gotta imagine they really want to make sure that the launch is smooth.
Yeah. I think they just wanted to make sure everything is.
正直マスターのスケジュールではほんの数営業日の差だったんですけど、やっぱり今回、皆さんもお気づきの通り、史上最大の混雑が予想される状態で、やっぱりマスター QA の期間っていうのは安定性に非常に大きく関わるところなので、
So apparently they took
Hello,
Lupin. So apparently they took a lot more time to like make sure that everything was, you know, working due to like the extremely high number of like, you know, people just appearing.
すごい悩んだんですけど、すいません、金曜日です決断したの。
And so like they decided just to let it, you know, like do the
and
delay.
It was just a matter of a few business days.
So,
in terms of our schedule for Master
in
QA,
conclusion, WoW is to blame.
Considering, and I'm sure everybody's aware, with congestion and
if WoW didn't like destroy itself and lead to an influx of WoW refugees, Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker might not have needed to be delayed.
Of our build, and
well, I think you know, like. They just underestimated the amount, like the sheer amount of content.
I was very much torn on making that decision, but I had to.
Yeah, like just making sure that everything would work properly for everyone. I think that she said that, you know, he said that it took longer than expected to just confirm that everything was working, and so that pushed back this actual, like, you know, schedule.
11年からプロデューサーとディレクターをやってきて。常々こう一人でやってるので折り合いをつけてきたんですけど、
Yeah, it's the
ちょっと
like really I can see like his face is so pale. It looks like he hasn't slept well for such a long time. I feel really bad.
That wouldn't surprise me. I do know that in the video game industry there's a culture of like having super long hours leading up to a launch
of 11 years,
and especially like if you're
producer and director, so
like if you're up against the wall and trying like to avoid
considering this
a
is
delay,
our first
which I imagine from the sounds of it he was trying to do up until last Friday.
Really couldn't compromise and just the director in me really wanted to push this thought. So again, I'm sorry.
まあ以前そのヘブンズワードの時かな、春ですと言って初回になったことはあったんですけど、まあ自分自身こう14だけじゃなくて、キャリア全体通じてもこう発売日を発表してからこう伸ばすってことをしたことはなかったので、
because this is like the last chapter of this specific arc, like he really wanted it to be just so.
Yeah.
I remember when we did Heaven's Word, we mentioned that
he seems very
going to be
regretful.
springtime, but it ended up being early summer. But
This
is, gosh, the first time, and not just with 14, but just throughout my entire career that we had announced a release date.
Look at this, he's so broken up over it. Oh god, I'm so sorry, Yoshi P. No, again, don't be.
I feel really bad about this.
Oh.
So can I ask a very like novice question?
Yeah.
Like I can ascertain through context that Yoshi P would be like the lead, like
well, he's the director and
person
producer.
Right. Who is the person on the right?
He's
いや
one
皆
of
さんが
the
ね
community
有給
teams.
取ったりもうねしてくれてるのもあった
Oh
ん
yeah,
で
he's very breaking up about. Oh,
パッチをもう
oh, he's
まあ分割
he
して
seems
その出そうか
so
とか
distraught about this.
まあ
He oh no, don't
思
do
い切ってね
that.
カットしようかっていうのも考えたんですけど、
He was
も
thinking
ともと
about
ね
like
そういう風
making
に
it
作られてる
shorter,
わけじゃないので、
but like
Like
やっぱり品質を
like do what they've done
すいません、今回は
previously,
ちょっ
just
と
like do patches for content. Like for story
Yeah.
content to finish up to round up the story. But I
Right.
think, you know, they were so keen on just completing the full story of you know the Endwalker story within this
And
expansion.
I understand some of
you know,
had taken days off for this, and I
but
know
like I
that
don't
people
think,
have
you know,
been
like if he was
preparing
so
for
like
this,
I feel
and
like, you know. Oh, hi
we
Asu.
tried to think of
Endwalker is
ways
going to be
to-
delayed by
to
2 weeks.
do this. Like,
Yeah,
can we
Just 2
split it
weeks.
up into patches and
yeah.
release it?
Yeah, when I heard the
And separate
announcement, I thought they
type-
meant like 2 months. I was about to be like, oh.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I was
that would've
surprised.
been
Like 2
huge.
weeks is not that long. I'm like, I don't feel mad about it. I know he's very broken up, and because like you know he's it's his pride
Yeah.
as a producer
Things
and
are-
director,
Do we just
and it feels really
take a bold
bad.
step and cut some of the elements?
Yeah,
But
like
that's not
he's
how
very
our
distraught
content is
about it, and
made.
I can definitely
So
see
this
how
time
like
we
someone
really wanted to prioritize
in a position like Kai who booked the time off, this would be
quality. So
like
again,
very
I'm
like
really
I'm sure
sorry
he'd be
to
accepting of
this.
it, but it'd be very sad for him at the same time.
Yeah.
But for me, like 2 weeks, that's not a huge deal.
Yeah.
In,
I don't.
For
Yeah.
me,
I don't think anyone
いや
in chat.
2週間で足りんのかっていうこれもちょっとねこちら
is
にコメント
mad.
があるんでコメントも
Yeah.
すいません拝見
Like
してるんですけど
everybody's like, no, don't cry. It's okay. It's okay. Please
も
don't
う
cry. And I
ほぼ
agree.
終わ
Like
ってる
don't
ので
cry.
あとは本
Don't.
当に
It's
QA を
really.
最後徹底
I
して
don't.
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't think anyone feels
それに関
like
しては大
you
丈
know
夫なので
it's a bad thing.
まあ本当はね
If,
一
like,
周
you
年
know,
っていう
For like quality
選択肢があっ
product,
たぐら
I
いなん
am
ですけ
not.
ど
I am not gonna
Yeah.
端から
be.
安定性取りたいっていうの
like,
と
mad about it.
あと
Hi, Asu.
やっぱり後ろに続く
Yeah.
パッチのスケジュールっていうところに対して
The
そこをね
expansion
しっか
will
りさ
be
せていただきたい
judged
ので
based
そう
on
考え
what
る
it's
と
like at
すいません
release
2
as
週間っ
opposed
ていう
to
方が
Exactly.
whether or not it's
いいなとい
delayed.
うふうに
So
判断させていただきました。
Yeah.
And I noticed there were some comments saying that is 2 weeks going to be enough? And thank you for those comments. From that standpoint, we're okay. It's just a matter of doing thorough QA at this point, and we should be fine. There were talks about do we take 2 weeks of QA
Right.
or 1 week of QA, but again, we wanted to make sure that we are testing for stability. And plus, we also need
Right.
to have
yeah,
support
I'm assuming
for
the 2 week
patch
delay
schedule
also
following
pushes
the
back all
expansion.
patches
So,
by 2 weeks. So
yeah,
That's
we
not
decided
a-
that
that's
it also
not a
buys
big
them more
deal.
time. on
I
that.
mean, like
no,
other.
but it buys them more time for
That's
like
true,
that
yeah.
content
い
as
や
well.
自分でもここまでなんだろう作ってて、なんか思ってた以上になんか思い入れが自分で思ってた以上にすごかったんだなと思って、まあ特に9番から 遊んでくださってるねレガシーの方たちにこう9番のねを含めての今回、答え合わせだったりするのでもうちょっとこだわりすぎかなと自分でも思うんですけど次にね14がさらにこう進んでいくためにもどうしても一回やりきっておきたかったのですいません。
No, I was like
よろしくお願いします。
looking at the stream and I saw the voice because I'm also
I didn't even
listening from the
realize
live
that
here
I
in
had
Discord.
put so
Oh,
much
But I saw the
myself in
mouth and the
there
voice
and
not
just my
not
emotions
matching.
kind
not
of
matching. I was like, wait, what's
to,
going on? And then, oh yeah, stream delay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unexpected
Because
that
I had the stream muted so that I don't,
would
have
feel so much
double
about this,
sound and
but
all that.
I think
Makes sense.
players, especially those who've been with us since the original, our legacy players can understand. But this is not just a finale, but it's looking at the entire story saga and kind of looking at the different loose ends and seeing those come to a conclusion. So I know I may have been a little too nitpicky or very particular about.
I think it's a good thing
all
that
of
he's
the- all of
particular,
what's going
like being
into
very
this
nitpicky
but
about quality product. I
we're
am,
going to,
Because
you know,
that
like,
that
move on
means
and
that
continue
what comes
the
out
yeah,
is a
story
good
after
quality.
we
It's gonna
it's
be
a
good,
good thing.
yeah.
made
You know, like, I'm
sort
not
Well, it
that-
all depends on if the person
milestone
has the
with
right
this
vision,
saga.
but I would think
we-
that he
I needed
probably
to make sure that
does,
we
Yes.
are
given
giving
Yeah.
it our all
that this
Yeah,
has been
definitely.
kind of
doing
his
all that
baby
we
from
can for this
And
expansion.
but if you rush things out, what you get is something much more akin to like I don't know, Bayformers or something.
I'm looking forward to it. I wouldn't say I'm not disappointed that it's gonna be late, but at the same time, I'm not mad. You know, just like
Yep,
oh, it's gonna be
understandable.
like oh my,
Understandable.
you know, like the game I like, it's gonna be late. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad about it. But at the same time, it's if what comes out of it is like good quality product, and
Yeah.
you know like and it's only 2 weeks. It's not like it's gonna be like 2, 3, 4 months or something like that.
Yeah,
I am-
and plus
I'm seeing in
You
the
know, I'm
comments
there's
not
also the-
exactly.
mad about it.
there's also the fact that it's an MMO, so even if
Yeah.
it's if the expansion is late, there's still content to be played.
Yes.
Release. And
Yeah,
I
you can
understand.
you can still
I
play the
totally
other stuff in the meantime.
understand.
Yep.
We made this decision.
It's a
last
different story if
Friday,
it's like
and I consulted the
an
board of
original
directors
game
and one of the,
first release,
board members,
Yes.
and that's
he
delayed.
had
That is
mentioned,
understandable why
this
viewers
worked
will
because
get
it's
angry
what you're
at.
working on, but this is way too late in terms of making a decision. So I understand, and I agree that it is a very late decision.
I think he was
まあちょっ
just
とここまで
trying until the end, just
積み上げて
holding
Yeah.
on until the end, just
まあ
Yes.
信頼性と
So
いうと
that-
ころも
that-
今回これ
hoping
で
that
That
it
sounds
works.
trying to make it
まあ失う
that
部分
that
あるかなと
little
思うん
bit.
ですけど
Yeah.
Given
まあそこに関しては
how
今
distraught
ま
he
で
seems
も
about
そうだ
it,
っ
it
たよう
definitely
に、まあ、
seems like
6.0 の
he
内容と
really,
それ
really,
からまあ
really didn't want to
6.1
have to
と、まあ、
resort to
6.1の
delay.
開発も
So
も
Yeah, it
う
was
結構
probably
進
a
んでる
really
ので
hard decision
そ
for
れ
him
ら
to
を
make.
また
Yeah.
アップデートしながら一歩ずつ
Definitely, definitely.
取り戻していけるように頑張ろうと思いますので、すいません、よろしくお願いします。
And I'm sure this kind of
Please.
breaks some of the trust that we have
If-
built with you over the course of
No,
this
no,
game.
there was no trust
And
lost
I-
between. I don't think
Yep.
any of
To
the
it, I
player base
understand
and the
that,
producers.
people
Like,
might
I
feel
mean,
very betrayed,
think
but
Especially
about it.
loyal player base.
Just
The
Oh,
loyal
yeah, no.
player
Think
base
about
is
it.
definitely.
WoW
We
keeps pushing
continue-
back.
We will continue to
You know,
strive,
like they're. I'm not
hard
saying like I
with
don't like
not
WoW, but
only
like
6.0
I'm not
and
trying
Yeah.
to throw
but
WoW
with
under the bus or
content,
anything, but like in comparison
beyond
to other
that, for
games, who
6.1
promise
and
you know
onward,
like
we are
release dates on certain
progressing
times.
with the production of
And then it just gets
6.1.
delayed by
And
like
so
a year
we're
or
hoping
two, or
that
even
with
like
these
just
updates,
we
we
hear
can,
nothing about it.
earn
You know?
your
Yeah.
trust
Yeah.
again.
Like
Yeah,
in comparison
yeah.
to
And
that,
so your continued support
you know, 2 weeks is not a big
greatly
deal.
appreciated.
It's not.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
like
Exactly. When you think about all
さて、
these
では、
delays that
ね、
previous
謝
games
り続
had,
けてても
2 weeks
は
is
い
nothing. Because we've
Yeah.
had
早くやら
game
なけ
that
れば
delays like 7
ないので
months, 8
ちょっと
months.
スケジュールの方
2
を
years.
Yeah.
お知
I
らせ
don't feel
改め
like
て
I
さ
don't
せて
feel
い
like
ただこうと思います。
delays are what break
じゃあ
trust.
パワーポイン
It's
トをつけて
releasing
お願いします。
unfinished products that
Yeah.
break
Yes,
trust.
I
Yes.
agree.
Like
I agree.
if they
I can-
What
if they
happened-
released something that was
Apologize,
a buggy
making
mess,
master
then that would
checks
break
any
trust.
quicker.
That's
But
basically
let
what
us
happened with
move
Cyberpunk
on, and,
2077.
I would like to
yeah,
go
exactly.
over the
Like
schedule.
people were annoyed about the delays.
さて、
But the delays
86.0 だ
ultimately
けでは
weren't
なく
to turn that
て、
game
レシキと
the fans against that game would turn them against the game was that once it was released, it was broken.
So the
Yeah.
schedule,
Or-
this is not
It was
So-
like
for
you delayed it, but it's still
6.0
broken. You know, that
because we
sort of
do
thing.
have
Yeah.
Savage rates
Yeah.
as well.
Well,
I will cover the
as
schedule
we-
up to 6.0.
As we found out later on, that game was like had major
日付の
development
赤い順
problems.
からに
Yeah.
なりますが、改めてすみません、11
And
Which
月
I-
early access launch is gonna be
Yeah.
3rd of December.
12月3日と
Which is still
Hey,
good.
clarify.
3rd of December is not even that far
Yeah,
off
no,
for the
3rd
early
of
access
December
launch.
is not that far. It's 2 weeks.
So is 3rd of December, is that,
Early access.
okay,
Early
early
access.
access starts 3rd of
So you
December.
have until the night of the 2nd of December.
Well, I mean, we'll wait for Kai to make the final verdict on that, but that's what
No,
I
yeah, no, totally. Like it was just before early access, right? So you're fine.
Oh, you have
That-
so
well, that's
people
what he
who
said, so that's
pre-ordered-
why.
This
Yeah.
will be
So people who
December
pre-order has 4
7th.
days before the official launch, right?
Yeah. Is that?
そして
Yeah,
ですね
Kai himself actually took
12月
days off
21
as
日
well.
Yeah.
正式サービス
Yeah,
開始から
I feel bad for him.
I mean, we can still join him for
12月
something
21 で
Yeah.
ここ
for the
で
days off,
レイド
I
が
guess.
Oh,
上がる方です
hey,
ね
the
Hey,
Pandemonium
Carbide.
rate, 6.01.
And
Yeah, no,
December
the 24-man
21st,
rate.
this would be 2 weeks.
Oh,
The Tuesday, 2 weeks following
I was gonna be
the
21st.
launch
Yeah, it's
of
not
the
that far off
expansion.
from
We'll
actual
Yeah,
release
no.
date.
6.01.
That
This
should
is
be
where
No,
fine.
not at
we'll be
all.
implementing
That's like
the
2 weeks
normal
after
mode
release
of
date.
the
Yeah.
raid.
Yeah.
So
That means that we have 2 weeks to finish off the main story
お正
quest.
月休みをすみません挟む形になり
To
ま
have
すが
access to the raid.
2022年1月4日にパッチ
Oh, wait.
6.0
Savage.
実装ということでこちらで霊式を
New
開
elegant
放して
tombstones and
パラ
new
ゴントー
gear.
ストーンの上位主制限がかかる方ですね
Wait,
とそれから
wait,
新式装備
Isn't
等々の追加を
is that
行い
like a
ます
raid? Like an 8-man
I
raid
think-
Pandemonium?
And then,
I think
this
so.
will be after the
Okay,
new
Pandemonium
that was
will
the
be the-
24-man.
but on January the 4th, we will
Oh,
implement
because it's
the
oh
process
right.
of
Yeah, no, I
Five,
thought it
which
was,
is
but
where
apparently
we
it's
will,
good. It's the
open up
8-man raid.
the
Okay, that
Savage
makes sense.
raid. And then
Also,
Okay.
for the
hold
new
on a second.
tombstones, the ones
So
with
the
white
8-man
cap,
comes out
will
first,
be
and then like
added,
2 weeks
and
later,
then
the
Savage
24th
first.
of May.
So no.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
Lupin
8-man
sounds
comes
really
out
far from
first,
スケジュ
and
ー
then
ル
the
でね、霊
Savage
式攻
version
略の
of the
ための
8-man
固定パー
comes
ティ
out.
ーレイドチームを
Right.
And that one
Okay.
comes out 2 weeks.
調整していた
Yeah,
だい
2 weeks
たと思
after
うんですけ
the
ど、
normal one.
本当申し訳ないです。年明けスタートとさせてください。
So
年
we
内にね
finish
全ての
we finish
僕ら準備を
Endwalker
整え
in
て、
2 weeks.
年明けすぐに
Get to the
パ
raid.
ッチがリリースできる
Now
よう
we
に
do the Savage
準備を
2 weeks
させて
after.
いただきます。
Basically, yeah. At least that's the that
We
that
can
would
do
be
it,
our
everyone.
intention.
We can
do
it.
Whether or not we
mean-
get there that quick, we'll see.
I mean, you know, ignore the fact that it took me 2 years to get to the end of Shadowbringers, but we can do this.
so that we can jump into the new year and work on the updates.
運営開発休めてないんじゃっていう
I like as a
お声をすいませんいただきますが大丈夫です
over the-
ちゃんとそこも計算して
patch 605
日
release.
程は入れているので実際ノーマルと霊式の方はもう完成してバランス調整も実際には終わっていて
Okay,
あとはマージって言
so
っ
the
てそのパッチを出
normal
すための
version
準
of the
備
raid
を
has
年内
already been completed.
営
They just
業日
need
中に
to
や
they
っ
just need
て
to
という
finish
形
the
になります
finalization
の
of
で
it. So
大丈夫
they'll
です
they'll
ありが
have
とうござい
time
ます
for like, release 2 weeks
Appreciate the
after.
comments worrying
Ah,
us
okay,
now.
okay. So basically, the raid
but will
is
people be able to take
basically
some time
developed
off,
already.
at the calendar year end
Yes.
and in the New Year's?
Developed,
But
developed,
thank you.
developed.
That has been taken into consideration, and it is part of the scheduling that we have done. The
So
actual
they're like,
content
yeah, so you guys can
for
have,
normal and
can take
Savage
days off
versions
for,
of the raids,
New
are
Year's
complete and the
and
balance
holidays. No,
adjustments
sorry, for the
have
dev
been
team.
concluded.
Like, for the
All
dev
we
team
need
to
do
take
is,
days
set
off
up the
for
Take
Christmas
days
and
off,
New
yeah.
Year. You guys
and so
okay with
that
that?
will
It's
be
like, yeah,
the
it's fine,
process
it's
that
fine.
we'll be handling during the
Mm.
calendar, the end of the calendar year, during our business days. So we should be fine in terms of that.
Yeah, Kai is one of those that took some
Mm-hmm.
days off for the
Yes.
launch.
はい。
Yeah.
Yeah, we
さ
mentioned
っきもお話しした通り、コンテンツは
Yeah.
もう仕上がっては
But like
いるので、
on the bright
まあ
side, like it does
僕が
give a
とに
lot
か
of
くこ
people,
だわって調
especially
整
the
して
new
た
players
スト
who
ーリー
haven't
周り、
had
カットシーン周り、キャ
who
ラクターのモデリング
haven't
の
haven't been able to
クオリテ
finish,
ィとかなので
like Shadowbringers
Not
before
at
release.
all.
It gives them a
Not at
chance,
all.
especially in new like WoW players, like the WoW refugees
Yeah,
who come
yeah.
in.
Exactly.
Late
Not
to
at
the
all
game.
talking about people we know.
Absolutely not.
Like
Roku
pending?
pending.
No, no.
Roku and pending.
始まりつつあるので
Oh my god, I don't know how to bad cough. Sorry.
Understandable.
Rest assured,
Happens all the time.
solids have already been built. The parts where it required that additional time was the things that I needed to look at, like the story, the different cutscenes, the character modeling, and the quality, just tweaking the quality of the character modeling.
So yeah, basically everything's done. He just needs
team
to
is working on
like
make sure
quality
it
up,
looks
like,
good.
sort of like quality control.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Like like you don't want to release, especially for something so big like Endwalker being the end of the whole.
Yeah,
it's
like,
a
finale. It's the
story.
finale.
Yeah.
Balancing
You wanted everything. You want everything perfect. And so like I don't think anyone is mad at that.
No, yeah, I mean, especially not the
just sort of
loyal,
like a
not the
feel
loyal
bad.
fan
Oh,
base.
I got holiday. Oh, what do I do
Yeah.
あとは
now?
もう
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
pretty sure
Although-
like the loyal fan base are actually like
I think
totally
Kai
fine
might
with
be
the
just
delay.
crying in a corner
出
right
てな
now.
い方もいらっしゃるので
Yeah,
僕の方から
I'm wondering what's.
改めて
I'm wondering if. Oh wait, is that Kai?
Oh, is that
It's hard to
Kai?
出させてい
Is
ただ
that
いて
It's
Kai
one
or,
of the
or
Kais. I
Suiren?
think it's Suiren.
That's me. That's
Suiren.
me. That's me.
リアルで
Oh, that's
Okay.
it. Suiren.
ご覧
Okay.
いただけた方はすいません
Sorry,
こちら
we're in a server with like 3 different people. Who
Oh no no no
No,
no!
no, two
no.
only, two
Lupin,
only.
yeah, Lupin already changed it. Lupin changed it to John Silver
okay.
guy now.
Oh, that's
Thanks.
right. Yeah.
Thanks, Lupin.
So from here on out,
Thank you for your
we'll
service.
get back to our
Back
regularly
on.
scheduled letter from the
No, it's
producer
cool.
line. Now we understand that not everybody.
I mean,
is
there is a
watching this
GKA,
broadcast in real
but that's
time,
KA,
so we
guys.
do
Yeah.
Should I be like
intend on
GC?
making a topics, lodestone topics post regarding this 2-week delay of the release of the expansion. And so for those who may have missed this broadcast in real time, we do encourage you to look it up on the topics as well.
Yeah, but like on the other
こ
hand,
こ
like
で
as
一
I
点
you
こ
know
の
back
先
to
進めて
the
いくんですけど、その前にちょっと一点だけちょっと補足させて
sorry,
いただき
just
たいん
wait
です
for
け
him to
ど、
say.
ちょっとちらほらコメントもあったんですけど、吉田さんもう一回コメント見てもらっていいですか。吉田さんが皆さんから見て画面の左側を見てるシーンが今日
Oh,
た
he's
びたび
looking
あると
at
思い
that's
ますけ
his,
ど、
that's him looking at the
今日
comments.
のスタジオ PLL スタジオ
Oh, okay. I was wondering, like, what is he?
皆さんのコ
Is
メ
he
ント
talking
to
to
the
someone?
side?
Yeah, his
Yeah.
comments are on that
吉
side.
田さ
Yeah.
んがあっち側を向いてる時
Oh,
は
I see.
放送に集中してないんじゃなくて皆さんのコメントを読んでいるということなのでよろしくお願いいたします。
Yeah.
So let me follow up one thing. And you may notice Yoshida-san is facing the left side of the
His
screen.
eyes is squinting
from your
so
point of view.
hard.
And then that doesn't mean Yoshida-san is not concentrating on the streaming. And then there is actually a dedicated monitor showing your comments from each channels. And then when he is facing that way, that means he's reading your comments.
So wait, this guy can speak English.
Yeah, no, he speaks English, yeah.
全てこちら
Oh.
Yeah,
3スクリーンで
he
体験
has.
してますので
Though there was a moment there, it's like, am I super delayed because I'm just hearing now what you guys were talking about, and then I realized no, it's because he said it in Japanese first.
Yeah. Yeah.
This monitor here, so.
上火ラップしろっていうのもちゃんと見
I
てます
actually never
Wrap it
realized
up.
this guy can
そ
speak
の時
English.
でそれになるんだった
Yeah.
ら全然いいですけど
Apparently, some people are expecting Yoshida to rap about his apology, but I mean, if that's what satisfies people, sure. But
まあわびラップをやってもねゲームが盛り上がるわけじゃないので
What's wrong?
Nothing.
トレーラーを行こうかなと思いますローンチトレーラー
Wait, rap his apology?
No, no. I think
so
I
yeah,
misread.
I don't think the game itself will get any more exciting if I were to
I
start rapping.
think
wrap
that's
it
what the
up.
trend.
As in, like,
Apology, so-
RAP?
but we do have a trailer for you.
Rap?
to
Yeah,
watch,
like-
that
Oh,
is
okay.
Yeah.
to show.
Personally, I would love to see him rap.
A lot of people would probably.
大丈夫です
Yeah,
He's a good singer.
I-
皆さんも
Is he a good singer?
Yeah, he sang.
I mean, I
during
just
the,
like-
he sang during the fan
1
festival.
回目という
Yep.
か
Oh, okay. I just like hearing people rap in general. You don't have to be good at
it.
言語であ
He's a
る
good singer.
日本語版でいきたいと思います
Oh, we're gonna watch the
So we're going to
trailer.
play this
The launch trailer, yeah.
Apologies,
Launch
it's going to be
trailer.
in
Oh,
Japanese.
yeah, okay.
It's so that Yoshida, it's in
Very hype.
Yoshida's native language. So
Yeah.
It's in
we
Japanese.
have-
Although I wonder if I should maybe not watch the
ト
trailer.
レーラーになります
I'll leave that to you. Okay. Shh.
Okay, I'll hide for the trailer for a sec.
そうしてまたお前は一歩を踏み出した それがやがて世界を救うのかは今の私たちをして定められる。
行ってきます。
生きることは死にゆくこと。
To live is to die.
始まれば終わる。せいぜい惜しんで進むがいい。その旅の先、星と命の沈む海底に真実は待つ。
この物語は週末、道と
至る道。
でも
I also found out I'm looking at the stream delay.
すべての思いと魂を集べ。There she is. 光の戦士はその道を歩む。
喜びを探すのです。
Very cool.
前へと歩み続けた者だけがその真なる輝きを得る。終わりにしましょう。苦しみを。それ以外に何を望むというの。空が燃えてる。本当に週末が来た
Is that Alice? Yeah.
世界の終わり。So I should have translated those and spoke that in translation English, but
I know, it's
Yeah,
good.
that's the only one I heard.
Pending just came back. Oh wait, but he's muted, probably.
私たちじゃ逃げる道を選ぶことしかできないの。
Who is that guy in blue hair? I'm having a wonderful day, thank you, Kiryu.
Is this history?
No. This is future. This is what's gonna happen. That's Zenos speaking.
Yep.
Our friend. 光の戦士たちよ。That's 闇の戦士。
Yeah.
そのフ迎える準備はいいか。
ゾディアーク、我らの作りし神よ。
Wait.
どうか祈りを聞き届けたまえ。
Dead?
Oh, Van Daniel, you.
Yeah.
返しておくれ。
I knew it.
壊そうというのか。この美しき世界を。
Who's that voice at the end? Is that Zodiac?
I have no idea. I've never heard that one, but
but like, oof.
John
the one
Fenn,
midway
yeah.
sounded like Alice a bit.
仲間として隣にいてくれる。
What?
ありがと
No.
う。これも後回しにせずに伝えておきたかったんだ。
Nice.
終わりは誰の近くにもあるとそう感じたから。
Ooh, very
Whoa.
high. Like that scene with Van Daniel. That scene with Van Daniel. I'm like,
Yep.
like is this just them playing with us? Is it Van Daniel like really? I'm like doing this all this
Is
to
he-
really Zodiac and just to revive my
That was very.
to revive like my people, or is he just playing around and he's like tricking Zodiac? Which
So
one
just
is
wanted
it?
to let you know that
Yep.
this is available in the various
Oh
different
my god,
languages as
that was
well.
epic though.
That was
Part
so
where
epic.
you with Van Daniel. I
Okay,
did.
we can call Pending back now.
多言語を公開
I
に切り
did
替えている
expect
最
that
中とのことで
scene.
We are pushing these live as we speak, so one moment, please.
きっとね皆さん母国語でご覧になりたいと思うので今公開してますのでちょっとお待ちください。
Oh, wait. Also, so they're just gonna release it in
I'm sure
like
you
the
would
original,
like to watch
like
it in
other
your own
languages.
So we are pushing these to
Yeah.
pushing these live right now. So
okay, so they're just
one
gonna
more
put it
moment.
onto like YouTube and stuff. That makes sense.
では URL の方お願いします。
So they're gonna go to QRL,
We
Q&A,
have our URLs
or
ready.
URL. Sorry.
はいローンチトレーラー、こち
Oh,
ら
launch trailer. Hype,
全言語分に
hype,
なって
hype.
おりますので、各リージョンの皆さんはですね、それぞれの言語版を
Welcome back.
ご覧
Thank
い
you.
ただければと
How was the
思い
trailer?
ます。
Really
この
good.
多言語版をね、皆さん
Excellent.
世界中のプレイヤーの皆さん
Very
それぞれの言語で見てる間に
It is. It is very
放
epic,
送側は
but
です
there's a
ね
lot of spoilers in there, so
どうし
don't
ましょう
watch.
Oh,
And I'm
okay.
sorry for people who've joined us on the stream and just watched the launch trailer, and get it spoiled. Whether or not you're playing the game or not, but like.
どうぞどうぞそこまで一回
There it is, BN6M1
of course,
for
these are
Lupin, English region.
BN6M1. Yeah.
Well,
all the YouTube.
I guess
have the
after
live,
I'm
so if
done
you would like
with
to look at it in
with the
your
story,
own
I can
language,
watch
we would
the
like
trailer
you
for the
to
next
take a
part.
look at it once
But the
again,
music is so
here
good.
on the live
But you gotta finish all the
stream.
patches
We'll
as
be
well.
looking at the
Yeah, you got to finish the
Japanese,
patches
but we
first.
will
Yeah, that's the part that's
up.
gonna take a while. Not that the main quest stuff isn't taking a
じゃあ
while,
皆
but
さん多言語
Yeah.
の URL 大
Let's
丈
do
夫
all the
I
patches.
actually just finished the last patch today or yesterday.
Oh, really?
I left it off because I was like I wanted to wait until like closer to the launch date, so I
near
knew.
the Endwalker.
So I had a more feeling of like what's gonna happen.
それではお願いします
But yeah, but on the bright side, it gives me time to level up my scholar and also gives. Oh, that's in English. Okay. Pending, you might want to go away again.
oh, okay, I'll be back.
じわじわ立ち上がっていくので、おそらくナレーションのね、エメとセルク
You're showing it again? Yeah.
Oh no, he's talking about it.
なんだろうなという声が結構
And it's still the same, it's
Oh,
still in
it's still
Japanese,
Japanese
but yeah.
He's talking about it.
I think, yeah, he's commenting on the
Yeah.
scenes.
Yeah. Yoshi is commenting on it.
Probably Emmett Selk speaking here.
It's probably Emmett Selk speaking. It is Emmett Selk speaking. Come on.
Yeah.
まさに映画のトレーラーのような感じですよね。
まあ今回
They have to have some kind of anonymity for the game's sake.
理由があるからなんですけど、まあ言わないでおきましょう当然。
And yeah, it's very much like a movie trailer here, but the narration, as you may have surmised, is Emmett Selk. Of course, there's a good reason behind that, but right now we will not divulge on that secret.
I like really want more of Emmett Selk. In all honesty, he is like the best
まあ
character.
今回ねエンドウォーカーということで、終わりに向かって歩
Who
む
is
と
that?
いうか、
He's
終わ
probably a
り
new
っ
character.
て別に14の終わりってことではない。それは本当プレイしていただければと思うんですけど、まあ歩むっていうところが結構ポイントかなとは思うので。
You know what I think? I think part of Emmett Selk is also in us.
We're walking. Mind you,
Okay,
not
I see
the
what you
end
mean.
of FF14, and I'm sure.
It's like
it'll
we're
be
like
very
we'll remember you, right? And so I feel like part of Emmett might be within us as well, along with Artbird.
Yep.
His voice.
わけがわからないね。なんだ俺って。
Isn't that
No,
Rin?
it's not. It's not Alize.
I know, but isn't it
Looking
sounded?
at this all, it's very unclear at this moment.
I was thinking
What's
Rin,
happening.
but Rhyme?
No,
Rin?
no,
Whatever.
no. That's not Rin's
そ
voice.
して世界が
I don't think it is.
来るよみたいなね。不穏っていう。
Maybe it's
It
someone
might
new.
be. It could be.
Of course, the key change and so on, and then kind of hinting at that the world is ending and that sort of ominous.
So like all these monsters appearing out of nowhere.
The Vision Marine is incredible.
Man, the monsters are scary this time. But then again, I guess
Oh.
yeah, it makes sense. The end of days.
Eldritch-like monsters.
あらゆるシーンがネタバレすぎて。
What if that guy was a
そう
Charlotte?
なんですよ
The blue-haired dude.
Oh,
Yeah, this was quite a challenge because any part of the story can be spoiled very easily.
I'm pretty
So
sure like
it
that
was very
that
difficult
woman
to
in white
navigate through that.
is
何もわからないです
like like
これだと
the
And so
Asian,
just
sorry,
looking
not
at
the
the
Asian,
pictures right
ancient
now might not
that
reveal
Oh.
anything at
you
this
know
time.
that that represents Heidelin.
That's what I was thinking as well, actually.
I'm trying to think which of the 14th she is. So like, I want to say she's Azim, but I don't think so, because we're Azim, right?
Yep.
Or are
We're
we?
supposed to be anyway. We're supposed to be anyway. I'm not.
Or maybe
It's not like
scenes where you wanted
confirmed.
to highlight, like very pick up on certain scenes, but everything would be spoilers. So I was like, no.
Spoilers.
No, he's like, we don't know what to show because there's so many spoilers.
Yeah, that's the thing.
そうというのか。
まあそうね。そのフィラーレを迎える準備はいいかっていや準備できてないのお前らだっただろう。
Man, that Star Destroyer going to the
セルフ
moon.
ツッコミになってしま
Star
っ
Destroyer.
たんですけど。
Oh, by the way, talking about like things going to the moon.
Yeah,
I watched
Quote,
Eternals
Are you
yesterday.
ready to?
Oh, it's out. I forgot about
Yeah, it's
that.
out. It's out. It's actually not that bad.
It was.
I
Mm,
mean,
that's
like
good.
despite the bad like like ratings that
do
it
have
has,
to
if you
post
watch it
myself,
as like
but
a pure
いや
action
まあ正直変えようと思った
that
ん
it
で
is
すよ。
supposed to be, it's not that
Like a
bad.
popcorn movie style thing.
Yeah, it's like it's not like like so deep or anything like that. It's
I
like
honestly thought that
stereotypical
I wanted
Marvel.
to
So
change.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know why it's got
And
such bad ratings.
that's I think that's the problem with
Right.
Marvel
キャッ
movies
チコピーって毎回
because
僕
now
ら
it's
自
so
分で作ってるんです
stereotypical
よ。
Marvel.
Oh
that
yeah,
people,
people are tired of it.
ついよなしちゃったりもするから。
I guess, but like hello Joseph.
自分のなんか
But in the end,
Thank
you know,
you for
if
the
you
tip.
have fun, if you have fun watching,
like,
that's what
just
matters the most.
Enjoy the bright shiny lights. So
Yeah.
Pending can once again come back again.
And the
Pending.
tagline and was
Spoilers.
that I was
Pending's just like at the
I was
door
torn on it. I
waiting.
felt like maybe I should change this, but these taglines, I actually come up with them myself, but it is meant to correspond.
Is it safe to
with
come back?
a
Yes.
Yep,
tagline
yep.
I've seen the
from
English trailer
A
now.
Realm Reborn.
Oh, you've seen English?
So
you now understand.
decided I should not change it only because just to avoid people kind of pointing
dying.
out
Yeah.
Hang in there,
my
Asu.
failures.
Yeah,
Now that the
like
game's-
so the FF
まあでも正真正銘、
server that I'm in
9
are
番
like
続いて
I
きた
don't want to watch the
1個目の
spoiler, but I don't want to watch the launch trailer, but I so want to. But like the last time they did the launch trailer, they dropped this huge lore bomb in there and spoiled a lot of things, and I'm like, there was quite a
最
bit
大イ
of
ンパクトの
spoiler
もう
in there,
間
and
違いなく
somebody's
メイン
like
ストーリーです。
quote unquote just a bit.
And as you can see, it's going to be quite a finale.
Wait.
Or it is the
40. Sorry, I was checking out
conclusion of
Rotten
Heidelin's
Tomatoes,
Arc saga,
and this is nothing to do with FF14.
saga
But
that
yeah,
Eternals?
you're right.
revolves
It has like
around the
49%.
planet and life
Yeah.
itself.
We're
That's
talking
so
about
weird.
Eternals, by the way,
Tend to just give
Pending.
it our
I just
all,
went to
Yeah.
watch the
so
movie
I
yesterday.
think the biggest impact.
Oh, I
that
haven't
we
seen it
will be
yet.
making
Me
is
neither.
definitely
I've
that scenario.
heard very meh things about it.
さて、
I mean,
多
it's
言語の
not
皆
that
さんも
bad.
それぞれ母国語で
If you
これ
watch
は
it as like a
ご
pure
確認できましたか
action
ね
show, it's not that bad.
So
Like,
I mean,
you
like,
can-
I guess,
we're
again,
able
This
people
and
are
Shang-Chi.
probably
look at the trailer in
yeah, like
your respective
like between this and
languages.
Shang-Chi, I would prefer this over Shang-Chi.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen either
Despite the
yet.
fact
I'm-
that Shang-Chi actually has better
そうです
ratings.
ね。Yeah, it looks like
Mhm,
so.
mhm. I have a feeling that the better ratings in Shang-Chi is more because of the inclusion of
さあでは
Asian
Yeah.
protagonist kind of
ちょっと
thing.
時間をね
Yeah. Also, like there
結構使ってしまい
might
ま
there
した
might be some like just
改めて
homophobia
プロデュ
in
ーサーされ
Eternals
た
because
ライ
there
ブ
is like a gay
Oh.
couple there.
いこうかなと
Okay.
I did hear that it got banned in a couple countries over that.
China for sure.
Sorry for taking up a lot of time.
I don't know about
but,
China,
we're
but
going to continue with
there were
our,
a few
our
that
programming.
banned. I don't know if I should name names because I don't know how political we want to get.
No,
第
we'll just
66回
go
前回ではジョブとバトル
Yeah.
関連をメインにフォーカスしましたけれども、今日
What's all
67
that
回はですね、
paper
その
Yoshi
他
P
の
has
様
there?
々な実装項目であったり、ギャザラークラフターであった
No,
り、
he was holding up a paper and like
Highlights
flipping it in front of
い
the
ろいろあり
camera.
ますのでどうぞご期待ください。So,
I didn't
A stack of paper.
last time at
Oh,
That's
yeah,
probably like
yeah.
his
we introduced mainly
It looks like
on job and
screenshots.
part of
probably
content.
he will show
And
stuff like
Today,
that later.
we are focusing
Yeah.
on various elements of the patch 6.0, including new PvP contents and then
Believe it or not,
crafting
a
and
lot of
resin
videos are gonna
as
come
well.
up of people
So
going
people
like,
want
oh,
to
so like
continue, yeah.
Endwalker is delayed and
So,
like
so
my
they
reaction
will-
and that sort of thing.
ま
And
ず
like
最
people
初は
discussing that. A lot of like
改めて
influencers,
6.0
YouTubers,
の
YouTubers.
Oh,
おさらいから
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be plenty.
Yeah,
wanted
the
to
moment you see
videos
it.
with people with like the wide-eyed face and open slack-jawed mouth.
Hmm.
And
But I don't
with
think
like
I don't think it'll be as bad as they think it's gonna be.
No, but that's also like what gets used. So.
新たなフィールドが実装されます。
Oh, yeah, they're introducing new cities
So,
and
of
new
course, we will be
areas.
implementing a new city and new areas.
Like, I'm really trying to like trying to think is it okay for Pending to watch this? But it should be.
Yeah,
See here.
it should be fine, I think.
Old
I mean, this place has been mentioned several times, so
I don't think it means anything to Pending at all.
yeah, exactly.
No, probably not.
So this is
Especially-
Alize. So this is Alize and Alphanod's home. Hello, Rune.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Rune.
Hey,
Hello.
Yes, thank you for the raid. Welcome.
Welcome,
まあ
welcome, Rune.
いろんな
We're watching
Welcome,
the
Raiders.
Final Fantasy 14.
letter
街もあるので、まあここ
Yes.
が今回物語の
Oh,
中
I
心
said
的
it
な
live letter in your
ところに行き
server.
Oh, it's fine.
And of course,
When I was
they
announcing in
have
Suiren
a lot
server.
of secrets
Like, I wasn't planning to
behind
announce it
their
because
gates,
it's
so
probably
to
not
speak,
stuff that
and so
my
it
viewers
will
would be interested in
one of the
general.
central locations in the
Maybe,
narrative.
but I figure like they'd still
Well,
want to know you
ファイナル
going
ファンタジー
streaming
14は
live
何度
anyway.
かお話ししてますけど、アルフィノとアリゼという
Because I
か、
feel
まあ
like
ルベル
your
向けの
your
物語でもある
viewers
の
probably
で
would like
あの
just to
そ
see
の
you
あたり
live in
も
the first
しっかり
place.
フォーカ
Oh,
スされてま
like
すので、
I have
ご注目
nothing
いただけ
interesting
れ
to
ば
say. It's just me watching
Watching
this,
it.
making
Yeah.
comments on it, and just hyping over my over it, like
this
going crazy.
does kind of revolve
Oh,
around
trust me.
not just
They're
Alpha
gonna
and
love
Alize,
that.
but,
Just watching
the
that, they're gonna love it.
Livier family.
The
kind
Livier
of,
family.
Their
Hello,
story
Silvio.
ties into this location.
Yeah.
Hey, Silvio.
Hello.
アリゼは
Hey,
自
Kai.
分の嫁
Hey
だ
Kai,
と
how's it
思
going?
って多
You
いか
okay?
らあれなのか、実家にご挨拶に行かねばってなってる
Yeah,
の
I
か。
thought
あなるほどね。
We were talking about how this is the hometown
Yeah.
of Alphino and Alize.
Kai,
and
how-
I was
how are you
looking at the
feeling?
comments
You
and
took your days
seeing
off,
why people
but-
were saying, "Oh, I need to go pay my respects to their
What do you
parents'
mean?
home, their parents' home."
He doesn't
and
know.
I get
Walker
it
is
now.
still
A
late.
lot
Oh.
of you,
Oh.
consider Alize
Yeah,
your
Oh, you
wife,
didn't know?
so
Oh, I thought you
say
saw-
hello
I
to
posted
them.
it on the channel.
Yeah.
And
Suiren
Walker
said it in
is still
general.
late
Oh.
until December 7th.
December 7th, yeah.
Early access on the 3rd.
なるほどね。
That's why I asked if you're okay.
That's why a lot of you were calling Portiono dad.
Huh. No, I
Yeah.
did not know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
そう
Kai.
でしたか、そうでしたか。じゃあもう一個ターン行ってみましょう。
They just announced it at the beginning of this thing.
こちらラザーハンになります。サベネア島に、存在しております。
So this is Rad's
Guys, like, I don't know how to react to
It
this.
is on the island of Savenir.
こちらはですね、
Look at this place. This place is
Yeah.
nice.
ここもまた
Yeah.
物語
I like the
上
colors in this
結構重
It's
要
very
なことがいろいろ発生してくる、場
Indian,
所
I
に
think,
も
more
なります
closer to Indian, yeah.
Yeah.
And here too, there are many
Kai's just
Oh,
like,
no.
oh god.
that tie into the story.
Yeah,
that
so
will
Yoshi P
happen.
apologized with
もちろんね、ア
almost a
ル
Dogiza.
フィノを
Mhm.
もらいに
at the
行く
very
ために
beginning,
And
just like
he
a very
looked
deep bow.
super distraught about it.
Yeah, he was actually
very-
crying about
But
it
of
too.
course, I
Yeah.
have noticed people have mentioned.
I'm
that
ready to cry
Alphino
about
is a
it.
husbando.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I
sorry,
Kai.
need to go pay
Sorry,
respects to the
Kai.
parents there too.
なってますよ
Though understandable though, since you took days off for it and all that.
そして
It
Can you-
wasn't
can you
just
switch it
フィール
around?
ドの方
that.
見てみましょう
No, I basically had to fight my department for those days off.
Oh, damn.
This is
Right.
one of the,
The
the
it reached the level of
labyrinthos.
the department head.
こちら
Also,
は
sorry, are
すで
we?
にお伝えした通り
We're
なんと
live
on your
言うても
channel.
We're
Yeah.
live in
Yeah,
Suiren's
yeah.
channel. Yeah.
And,
I'll not
this has been mentioned
discuss
before,
this here,
but,
then.
despite
Okay.
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
look,
yeah.
Were there
it's
swearing involved?
around.
I mean, if anything, you
何
can
の
type it in the
その
Discord.
目的で作られていて、
Yeah. I won't read it
まあ
out
各
loud, I
施設が
swear.
どういう役割を果たしているのかっていうのもちゃんと綺麗に全部説明されますし、特にね
Labyrinthos
物語序盤
Labyrinthos
いろいろ立ち寄る
This
こ
looks
と
like.
になってきますので、
Is this the moon?
And,
Because of the
so
dome. You're
we
right.
will go into what this purpose or
Rune.
what the purpose of this
Hello,
location
Rune. Not
is,
Rune,
or,
Rune.
how
Yeah,
these different
we're doing good.
facilities tie
Kai's
into this
Kai's
location,
lamenting over the fact
in
that
the
he took
narrative.
days off.
And I think this will
But,
be a place
like,
where players
he
will
can't
stop
play the
by
game.
Fairly
Because of
frequently
the
Yeah.
at the
delay
beginning of the
and
narrative.
yeah.
And now he's trying to decide how he's
そ
going to
し
take
て
more
続い
days
て
off.
は、メディアツアーでも、
No, I
皆さんい
can't.
ろんなメディアの方、
Yeah,
that
していただきましたサベネア島に
If anything, I might just. I can't just cancel the week off now,
Is,
can I?
Tavernier,
Well, you can- you
I mean,
can-
I would still take the week off, even if you can't play Final Fantasy during it. You could do something else. I mean, if it's between that or not having time off at all.
サベネア島に
Well, you could say,
関
like,
してはです
did
ね
you
結構
tell
メディアツアー
them
で動画も出していただいたんですけど、
that,
空の空気感 それから色とか
Yeah,
受
he
け
took
感と
days
か
off
相
most
当
most
こだわって
Yeah, like
調
like
整
you
し
could
ま
have
したの
just
で、
what was the
一通り
reason
物
for
語
you
が
taking
落
your
ち着い
days
たら
off
です
though?
ね、
Like the cited
空
reason.
Yeah,
を
the cited
眺めていただい
reason.
て大変
Yeah.
綺麗に仕上がった
just
と自負して
personal
おり
time
ます
off.
ので、そのあたりにも
Personal time
ついたら
off?
ね注目していただけると嬉しい。
Love name.
If you said something like,
And,
oh, you know,
with
like a
that
family
here,
wedding or something like that, you could be like, oh, the
we're
wedding got
really
pushed back because like
impressed by
Corona.
how nice the sky came out. Just the coloring of the sky, just how it feels like
The
it's
husband died.
infinitely like
husband
spacious. And so we're
No.
hoping that once players have gotten
The husband died. Now
the
we're
main
getting. Now she's getting
scenario
married to
and they
another
have some
husband.
Now
time
I
to
need-
spare, just
No, but
come
now I need
visit
that
that
next
there and
update.
just
That's
look at just how
December 2nd for the
magnificent the
funeral.
sky
So.
is.
Oh, God.
That's how confident we are in how this came out.
They're gonna be sitting Shiva
あ
that
の結
week.
構お気に入りポイント、僕のお気に入りポイントとしてはサベネア
My
島
husband,
か
the
ら
husband
さ
died,
っ
but
き
the husband
紹
died for
介した
the
ラザハン
in a
を
different
望
day.
む
So the
場所がある
question
んで
is,
す
the
けど、
question is, the
こ
same
こは
like your
かなり
your
本当
your
フォグ
colleague
の感じ、
who
色
took
の
the
感じ、
same days
相当こだ
off
わって
as you
調整し
did.
ましたんで、ぜひですね。スクリーン
He's
ショット
actually
ポイン
gonna
ト
go
として
visit
押さえ
family.
ていただける
Oh,
と
okay. I was like,
嬉しい
oh.
です。
He doesn't play video games.
And
Oh.
one area
Did you
that
ask?
I personally like
Sorry for his loss.
in this area is
I know
there's
he's
a
gonna go see his
location
mother.
within
Oh, okay.
Bavaner where you can actually look over into Bradshot.
Lupin, I just want to say you're very quiet. I have you
where
turned on
it's
at
very
100.
beautiful.
Oh, sorry, I
I
was
can
leaning away
hardly
from the
hear
Fog
you.
and coloring it extends in that area.
There, that
is
should be
something that
better.
we were very
Lupin has
particular,
the gamer
when
chair that he
making
can
adjustments. So,
turn 90
I think it would be
degrees
a
and
great,
lean.
scenic spot
Oh,
if you
okay.
wanted to take some
No, I have the gamer
そ
mic,
して
which is
続
the
いて
moment I
は
move an inch away from it, I just
ガレマル
turn
ド
dead silent.
さっきね
Oh.
トレーラーでもちらほら出ておりましたね。
Like, watch this.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
You may have noticed it being showcased in the trailer a couple of times.
こちらはもう
It's a good quality
何
mic,
も
though.
喋
By
れ
the
な
way,
いぐらい
who in
になっ
chat
てい
is
くんですけ
is
ど、
streaming FF14? Or sorry, not is streaming. Who's playing? Who in
基
chat
盤
is
から
playing
ね、11
FF14?
年
I know
いろいろ
just
ガ
some
レ
more
マール帝国とは
Mm.
ありました。僕がチームに参加した時にはすでに存在してたそう
Used
です
to. Used to.
Welcome back, Carbide.
Garlemald, I can't.
Yeah,
speak
just
anything
yeah. I mean, you all know I do.
else.
Oh
will
yeah.
go into spoiler
You started. Oh,
territories.
Zero. You started
But
recently.
This is a very
Well, that means you have more time to catch up. I don't
an
know
area
how
that
recent you
has been
started.
closely tied to
Well, we've been talking
Final
about
Fantasy
fishing is the
14
big
since the
Oh.
version and throughout the 11 years. There's been a lot of
Oh, yeah,
conflict
just some more
and
started.
involvement of
Oh, you
the
crashed
Garlean
one of my
Empire.
raids the last time you
It
streamed.
was
Last time I
there
streamed.
before
Okay.
I even joined the team.
He even came to that that party event,
Oh, that's right,
the
that's
FC
right.
did.
That's right. That's right.
We see so many.
You hit
of
60
that
at
comment.
fishing, and then you're ready to grind all your fishing quests.
フックがついております
I mean, fishing is apparently
Wait,
very addictive.
Wait, are you sure you started recently?
Well, no, people can get 60 like to get to fishing really fast. Like the streamer that I follow.
How you will feel, or if you will still feel like you want to restore Garland.
Yeah,
once you
like
start playing
oh,
the
you
main
flexed your
scenario,
car
it
before
is-
anyone
it
had
is
them.
quite curious.
Yeah, right,
so
right,
anyways,
right,
the
right.
streamer I was following had like
さあでは次行
like
きましょう。
72 fishing before he got to Endwalker. I mean, as Shadowbringers.
次じゃあ嘆きの海です。向こうにね、惑星ハイデリンが見えてるということは
We started last Saturday.
Last Saturday.
Wait. You were totally spoiled.
He's speedrun. He's
My
speedrun.
Lamentorium
No.
Oh yeah, he spoiled over.
that
Yeah, over the
Over
the
the
trailer and all that.
trailer.
Yeah.
and safely
I
assume
hope you
that
forget
this
all
is
about it.
probably the location on the moon.
Oh, that the
Oh, don't worry.
Mare
I'll make sure he
Lamentorum.
さあこの
That's
ね
it's the moon.
スクリーンショット一枚でもですね
Lamentorum,
結構
not
こう
Mare.
デザインとかを見ると
Lamentorum.
いろいろ妄想
Mare
がはかどるのであんまり
Don't worry, I remember
言わない
nothing. I think it's Mare Lamentorum. Is it Mare or
The
Lemare?
Mare, I think it's
and the
Mare.
designs, I
Mare
think,
makes more sense because of the
allows
yummy.
for people to just
Then again,
wonder
Japanese.
and start speculating. So I think I'll just leave it up to your imagination at this
This
point.
looks pretty. Looks pretty.
そして続いてです。
That does look
まだ
super pretty.
未だ
Oh, why is it question
今回
mark?
ですね、ここ
I like the-
見えるようにスクリーンショットを
I like the
公開
sci-fi
しようと
aesthetic.
チーム粘って撮影してもらったんですけど、すいません、どこを撮っても僕が全没にしてもらって、やっぱりアートにしてくれって言ってアートになりました。
Oh, Yoshi P's like, yeah, I took screenshots, but like
Is,
there were.
very secretive.
I think that
We
space base is
haven't,
where,
disclosed
like,
this location yet.
where
As you can
Squall
see, this
rescued
is the
Riona.
concept art
Riona.
or the
Squall
drawn
rescued Leona.
illustration art and not a screenshot. our community team.
Oh man, if like the Squall song plays during that PvP world, there's nothing that could make me happier than that.
So apparently this place is super spoiler heavy, so he couldn't do screenshots.
And ask them to just
okay.
It's Mare? Yeah. Oh. Mare.
Oh, it's Latin.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I thought
Mare,
it was.
yeah.
マップあるんですけど、もうこれ以上は。
I should know because
Oh,
I
hey, that's a familiar island.
Okay, there are several other maps that exist in Endwalker, but again, I'm unable to show them to you right now. So let's move on.
Yeah, I should know because I know Latin, but like apparently my brain's not
最
working.
大のやっぱり売りになります。
New quest.
Of
I like
course,
that.
the new main
Because I was
scenario
thinking of
quest is
mare,
going to
like
be one of the
nightmare kind of
biggest
thing.
selling points, so to speak, for Endwalker.
まあじゃあざっとですね、主要登場人物のおさらいもやっておきましょう。メインクエストに伴って。
Our
Key
main
characters.
Main scenario.
I wonder if this is a
let's go ahead
spoiler
Also,
and
for
do
spoiler
a
for Pending, don't watch.
Recap
Yeah.
of the
Oh, okay.
characters.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh,
Look away, Pending, look away.
First up is Thancred.
Thancred. As an
だい
archon in
ぶ
the science of the
成長
seventh
してき
dawn
ま
who
したね。
specializes in survival and
914を知る我
subterfuge,
々からしたら
espionage missions have taken him deep within
成長しま
Garlean
した。
territory, where he acquired the technique of the
Man,
gunbreaker,
Thancred has come
a skill he was
along
forced to
long
master when a
way.
twist of fate saw him thrust into the
Considering
role
those
of
who may
protector.
know about him from the original Final Fantasy XIV, he
A
has
lot
come
of the
a long
places
way
in
and
our
has
Almoon are
grown.
called Mari
あ
XX.
んな
Okay.
ね、特技といえばナンパみたいな状態だったのが、今やね、
That's cool.
暁の最前線のね、
暁の決命に所
I mean, he
所
was just-
属する
Man, he was like
Hugh-
a player, like the only
ヒュ
good
ーラン族の
quality of him was
Isn't that
just
Naruto
he was
faction?
really great at picking up women, but
He's
to
very
think
good
that
at
he has
picking up
grown
women,
to
yes.
be one of the
There's
leading
that too.
forces within the Scions, it's just very impressive.
今回も非常にいい活躍してくれます。ご期待ください。
Oh, Thancred's coming out.
And this time is no exception. He's going to have his moment to shine. So
Okay,
I
cool.
hope you
We
get
love
excited for
Thancred.
that.
We love Papa
さあ
Thancred.
そして続いて、
Papa Thancred.
我らが暁のついにね魔女になりました。ヤシトラでございます。
Well versed in arcane and ancient
And
wisdom,
of course,
Yishtola's
Y'shtola,
pragmatism is matched
the
only by her
mage
thirst for
in
knowledge.
our,
Her relentless studies have
Scions.
revealed the
まあや
edges
っぱ
of a
り
greater truth, and only
世
time
界
will
の
tell
すべてを
where this new
ね探求
perspective
する
will
と
lead
い
her.
うことを
We love
目的というか
Y'shtola.
ね、自分の生きる術にしているヤシトラなので、まあ今回いろんな世界の
She's so
真実に触れていく
She
中で。
is.
もちろんヤシトラも活躍してくれます。もう非常に難しいことを我
That's
々
why
に
I
優しく解
cannot
説して
get
くれる
what
魔女でもあるので。
Whiskey insults
Oh.
her.
And, of course,
No,
she
this
has
doesn't
the
insult
thirst
her.
to
She
No, I
just
know, I'm
likes-
just
she-
kidding.
She just
Learn
likes
and tries to
Ninja Girl better.
pursue the,
Yugiri better.
the
No. I remember that the
truth
whole thing where
behind
he was
various
like,
mysteries
I don't know,
within
since
this
Y'shtola's
world.
eyes changed, she's not as
She's
pretty
wonderful
anymore.
Oh,
because
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Oh
difficult
God,
because
She's blind,
to
guy.
grasp
She's
one
blind. She's like,
she's also going to be
Wailing
a
on the
key
blind
player
girl.
in this.
yeah, it's like Uski, you're
もう
insulting
全
the
ての言
blind.
語でみんなママとかマミーとか言ってますけど、僕らは一言も言ってないですからね。
Everybody's calling her
あの
mama.
ひどい目に遭います
デスペアで焼かれますよ、そんな言ったら。
I see a lot of people commenting "mama" or "mommy," and you know I have never said that about
Mommy?
her. I
Mommy?
won't be responsible if Y'shtola comes after you.
She totally
no.
will.
そ
She
して続い
totally
て
will
は、
like.
ウリエンジ
you know,
ェです。ウリエ
I'm
ンジ
not
ェも
interested,
ちょっとやっぱ
little
格
son.
別の
Oh yeah,
思
most
い出があっ
definitely.
て、まあ、Q14 で第7再編
He
という
grew
シ
a
ナリオをや
lot
っ
in
て
the
くれ
last
たですね。
expansion.
急
Oh
遽
yeah,
怪しい
he
人
was
が
really,
出
really
現し
like
て
much
シャウトす
improved
る役として
character-wise.
使ったキャラだったんで。
I like the fact that he's like he's an
Good
Ellison
morning,
student of
Arimasu.
prophecy, known for his cryptic utterances.
Next up is
Arandra is
Leon.
considered one of the science's
And
most
man,
erudite
I-
archons.
he's
He
grown on
stands
me too,
resolute even in the
actually,
face
with
of
this
world-ending
guy.
calamity,
He was
drawing
initially
strength from the
created
memory
for
and
the
example of his
original
mentor, Master
1.0,
Louis Swell.
Final Fantasy
You know when they
14,
say
when we
like
were bringing on the
cryptic
seventh of
what
calamity
do you
or
call that?
seventh calamity, and he was the
Utterances,
person who's going to
they
be going
don't
around
kid.
shouting.
No,
To think that
no.
he's grown so much
Yeah,
now.
they're not messing around with that one.
ウリエンジェに関してもね、
Even in
格別の
Japanese,
思い出
he's
を
cryptic.
Yep.
持って調整
But much so in English because of the
Much
very
more in English
flowery
because of the, yeah, because of the
flowery
Shakespearean
languages,
language
yeah.
that he uses.
And of course,
Pending's
with
like feeling super
Urianger,
left out right now, probably.
I have
Sorry,
done a lot
Pending.
of,
You'll get there
heart
soon.
Into like reviewing and
I like the only
seeing
reason why I
his
say
story play
it's spoiler
out,
is because
and so I
Graha.
hope people will be able to see
Yep,
that.
yep,
as
yep.
it plays
Also,
That's what I was
Zero,
thinking
like
as
you
well.
shouldn't be here.
さあそして
That's true.
ある意味
Alphino.
巨人の、
Alphino.
A member of
プレイ
the
ヤーの皆
Science
さん
of
が
the
ね
Seventh
主役で
Dawn,
はあります
he
けど
and his
物語上の
sister were the
NPC の
youngest
主役と
individuals
い
in
う立
history
ち
to
位
be
置ですかね
accepted
アル
into
フィ
the
ノになりま
Studium,
す
Charlene's premier
Next, of
academic
course,
institution,
he's
leaving his
sort of our-
homeland with
of
grand
course, the
dreams of
players,
delivering the world from
the
destruction.
players are the
A long road of
main
hard experience and
protagonists in
growth,
Final
personal
Fantasy
growth,
14, but I think of the NPCs, I think
has
he
brought
is
him
the
full circle as he
key
prepares to return to
protagonist
the land of
here.
his birth. I have memory of a
Well, we're-
goldfish
まあ
with amnesia. Oh
ま
no.
あ次のちょっと進めてもらってあり
That's
で
not good too.
そうなんですけど
Just brought him full
LSA.
circle to
まあ
wearing
この
dumb
二人
shoes.
皆
I
さん
love, I love
当
like,
然その出会う前
yeah.
シャーレアン
This is
で
really
暮ら
costume,
してい
right?
たの
Yeah,
で、
I
まあ
don't.
我々が知り合う前
I think
の
so, yeah,
アルフィ
yeah,
ノ
that's
と
when
か
you-
アリゼっていうのがシャーレ
Yeah,
ア
I
ンのま
don't
あ
think
どう
that
い
shoulder
う
plate she has is
人
going
た
to be
ちだっ
very
たのかみたい
effective.
な周りがどういう人だ
Yeah,
ったの
no.
かみたいなのも
No. Yeah,
結
also,
構
yes,
知れるようになってますので、そのあた
Alphinaud
りもね
finally got to
キャラ
change
クターファンの
classes.
方は
Finally.
しっかり
You'll
見ていただけると
see,
嬉しいです。
you'll see
And, we're
Lupin,
looking at
that
Alize
that
as
shoulder
well, but
plate is gonna
these
be the one that
two,
blocks the
of
most
course, they have been
Most
important
attacks.
bullet
Yeah,
attack.
most
Yeah.
important
Yeah.
The one that would slice her in
We
half.
had met them.
Yeah.
They grew up in
It's gonna be that
Shaolin,
shoulder
Old
plate that will
Shaolin.
block
That
it.
shoulder
So we
plate,
will
yeah.
get to see what
Just gonna
famous
ping, ping, ping.
people
Oh,
were or
did
how
it.
they grew
Yes.
up, how they were perceived by their neighbors and the people around them throughout
Also, hey,
these
Gazine.
stories. So if you are a fan of these two characters, I think this
Wait,
is
Gazine,
another
are you still
interesting point
playing
to
FF14?
look for.
なんだろう、そういったその
How
本
long
当
is this
に
letter live gonna
こ
be? Just curious.
うなんていうんだろ
Recapping the
う、
story
それ
for
を
the
メイン
past
ストーリー
3
の
months.
必須
Can
に
we
してし
please
まう
see
と
the
本
new kill
当
your
それこ
fellow
そ
player mode?
終わらなくなるんでやっぱそういったエピソードはやっぱヒントトークそのメインストーリーの脇にいる NPC たちに話しかけた時に出てくるので、まあ、今回相当そこもこだわったからぜひね
Oh, you're still
お
playing?
見逃しなく
Yay!
その時しか出てこない
I
セリフ
can't
が
wait for
本当に多
cross
いので
servers.
はい
Yeah, cross-world server transfer so that like we
But
can just get
wanted
people to
to
play
point out
together.
that
Yeah, play with
it
everyone
won't be
again.
directly tied to the main
6.1,
scenario
right?
quest.
Play
You
on
won't
Tonberry,
naturally
okay.
come into contact with some of this
Ah.
additional
Hmm.
lore. So
We
to
play on
speak, because
Hyperion.
if we were to make it
Or I play on
mandatory, we
Hyperion.
wouldn't be able to get
Lupin
people
plays
through
on,
the
Excalibur?
main
Excalibur, yeah,
scenario. So
Excal.
it has been kind of implemented into the different hint talk, as we call it. Whenever we have the NPCs in the town, you approach them and they
You know
have
what I
different
should do?
dialogue.
I should
So,
replay Shadowbringers.
I do encourage you to
and just talk
seek
to
them
like
out because it
NPCs
is
during
kind of limited.
non-main story quests.
Some of these
Right.
conversations
Because
only
like
pop up
apparently, yeah,
when
it just
you
as she says, like
go-
a lot of these
go into
conversations
that
have
area
like lore
in
drops in
your,
them.
like first occurrence.
I
or
think
something
apparently
like
if you talk
that.
to
So,
Emmett
and
Selk,
it's something that we're very particular about.
like when
as
he
well.
whenever it's
So,
possible,
I
he'll
hope,
drop like really
we'll
interesting
do
information.
seek those narrative elements
Like
out as
he'll
well.
scoff at
どうしてもね
La
物語
Habrea,
の先気になると
saying
こう
like
メイ
you
ンクエ
know
ストのマー
like
クをね
La
すぐ
Habrea
クリック
always
しに行きたく
changing
なるんですけ
bodies
ど
is kind
一
of
通り
like
こう全部聞いてから行く
It's
って
kind of
いう
gross.
ふうに今回はあんま本当焦らずに
Ooh, you just
じっくり
finished
進めて
E9S2.
もらえると嬉しいで
Nice.
す。
Eden 9 Savage.
And
Nice.
I totally understand.
Sorry, even
that when
Eden
we're
9
trying to
Savage
get
2 days
through the
ago.
main
Nice,
scenario
congrats.
quest, we want to move
But yeah, so
forward.
yeah, so if you
And
talk to
Sorry.
you're
if you-
chasing
if you-
after the where's the next quest mark.
No,
we're
I
going
just
to
saw
be,
what
so,
Lupin posted
but
in the server.
again,
Oh, no.
I would encourage if
Thank
you
you,
want to
Lupin.
get deeper into
No problem.
Oh,
the
no.
lore, to talk to
Lupin.
these different NPCs within the
Best
town,
best
if
allies.
possible. Just take your time.
Bring that
no
quest
need to
line
rush
back
through
for
Yeah,
everything,
Yes,
so,
yes,
it would be
definitely,
great if
definitely.
you could
Bring it back,
see
please.
what kind of insight you can glean.
そして続いてこちら、グラハティアになります。
Next up
Oh,
is Graha
There's the
Tia.
boy.
There's
まあ
the
グラハも
boy.
他の賢人たちとはまた違ったその知識とか経験っていうのを持ってるので、まあそれらがこう今回のその行月のフィナーレという世界の謎にさらに迫っていく物語でどう絡むのか、まああんまり言えないんで、まあちょっと活躍は間違いな なくしてきますんで、ぜひその辺注目してください。
And of course, with Grahatia, he is different from the other scions that have been with the adventure and with Endwalker.
So sorry, I was also saying
tie into some of the story aspects.
So yeah, if you talk to him itself, like he'll mention like how he thinks it's gross to keep changing bodies like La Hapriya does.
Details, but
him
too,
and he'll yeah, and like that's why he's kept the same body.
さあそして、続いては一部ラスボス説まで流れているタタルでございます。タタルです。
First, next up is Tataru. Some people have rumored that she might be the final boss.
Totally, yeah.
Final boss.
Tataru. Yeah.
さあどうなりますか。もちろんタタルもね、大活躍
holds
するんです
together
が、
the
ね
signs of
最
the
後ね、
seventh dawn.
ふって出てくるんだよね。
Hey, welcome back,
Welcome
Pending.
back.
Yeah, we are.
I'm not sure
Well,
yet.
yes.
How she
We
will be involved
Oh,
in
the big
got
spoilers
past
off. Yeah.
one person that I was
Okay.
thinking about.
as she kind of creeps up
Cool.
to you.
まあ
ね
そういう姿勢ですね。
So is
こういう
are they like unveiling new characters right now? Is that what's
Yeah,
happening?
No,
Just the,
just the main
uh,
characters.
Look
But
at
there
her
are one or two characters that
posture and her stance.
you don't know
スリーア
about
ートの核と
until
してね、
yeah.
It's kind of spoiler
Yes,
inside
yeah.
the Shadowbringer
そこに
storyline.
ね、すってハマっていく可能性もね。
恐ろしい。
I mean, with Elidibus,
For the most part, I don't have context for this.
Yeah. I feel really bad because like
I don't know. Potentially, could she?
or I
replace him?
specifically
I
got
don't know.
the story skip for
コメン
Pending.
トに入るで。
Oh no, I don't feel bad about that. On the plus hand, it got me a lot closer to being caught up. So
Oh, I will go in.
Yeah, but like I still feel bad about it because like it feels like you know you are missing a lot of very
そしてですね、ル
interesting
ール上
parts.
まあ、アルデシオン委員会の
I'm enjoying the story of Shadowbringers so far.
That's what I was thinking.
But you don't have,
Shadowbringer
but you
still
don't
is
have a lot
strong
of
enough.
no, but like he doesn't have a lot of context. Like
That's true. Yeah, like there's some characters that enter in and they like have like the way that the camera's framed and stuff, and the way that it takes its time, like showing them enter the scene. I'm like, clearly this is meant to be a dramatic entrance, but I don't know who you are.
Exactly. So like you know, I feel really bad about that in particular.
Oh well, it's okay. Oh, that's one of the characters you were telling me about earlier.
Kirill.
Because
yeah,
I don't know if I can say what I saw because I don't know if it's it would be spoilers for like early Shadowbringer.
Important character.
But
should be fine.
Players, so
I guess so because everyone here has played Shadowbringers. So there's a cutscene early in Shadowbringers where like you see a bunch of people, including her, like laying dead.
And I do want to
I asked Kyrie. I say Kyrie because I see the name right there. I asked Suiren about it because I asked Suiren about it because like I then noticed her also in the poster. I'm like, I don't know who this is.
Amazing Hazard's just
and I didn't know who
Kryl
she
is
was.
one of our friends, like a very knowledgeable scholar. Who has been taking care of our friends' bodies while their spirits are in the first.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know that. So even though we're in the first now, we're only our spirits are in the first. Our bodies are still.
Your body is in the
spirit,
first.
yeah.
The rest of the scions, their spirits are in the first, not their bodies.
Because they collapse.
You actually, yeah. You would know. That's why I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Because like at the end of Stormblood in the expansion, like our friends one at a time just dropped into unconsciousness, and we're like, we don't know what happened.
Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah. There
so,
was some
like,
allusion to that, but I didn't understand what they were talking about.
Yeah. So it was their spirits being sucked up into the into the first.
I know there's a lot of.
I remember when you were telling me about that Pending. I was like, I did tell you that there's some involvement in the Stormblood expansion the reason why
はい
you know
そして続いて
the
は
Right.
That's why
Spirit
Pending has no like
separated.
our
the
dear friend.
context. The
自称
context.
親友
Oh, hey, I know this
ゼノス
guy.
でございます
I was wondering about that too because I'm like I know what's his name brought me
Zeno.
It's
to the
Funk.
first, but did he like bring like all of these
So
people?
basically,
or-
he was aiming for us, but he dragged them instead of us
刀
accidentally.
を
Oh,
Accidentally,
he,
because,
he did like
He-
the
he-
wide
he
beam
made it.
transporter and
He-
just basically got everything.
He got the wrong
として
person 6 times.
登場します
Lupin,
It's like, okay, this time for
I'll
sure.
be going
Lupin,
into
Lupin,
details,
it's Rafunk.
with this guy, but
It's Rafunk.
as you
Hey,
remember,
guys,
he has sort
guys.
of
Is it me or he's not as
let
thick
go of
as
his
previous?
katana sword
Yeah,
and
because there's no
took
armor.
up
There's no
his
bulky
side,
armor
and
this
he
time.
will be
You're
It's
not thick
actually his
anymore,
body.
Zenos.
Yeah. Because previously he has all those bulky armors. Now he's just like wearing this very thin
He slimmed
fabric.
down.
Yeah.
He's slim, juicy. Some like people were like saying juicy in
somebody
chat.
mentioned
They know this
Xenos had go ahead and friended himself without my acknowledgement.
Xenos friended myself.
さあそして
without-
トレーラーの
Yeah,
登
he's
場
a
しており
stalker.
ました
They nerfed his cape. They nerfed his
Ah.
cape.
Oh.
Hikari. Oh,
Lady of
Lady
the
of the
We
Light.
saw her briefly in the trailer. Our Lady of the Light.
I'm
もう
not sure if
大
you see her
変重要なキャラクターでございます
Mm-hmm.
And of course, she is also a very important character in the
More
story.
Xenos fight. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
そ
of
もそもだっ
course.
てなんか
There's no way there's not
ね
gonna be any
ね
Xenos fight.
マス下げとるやん
Like
Yeah,
really,
and if you
really
look
something in her
closely,
voice
like,
as she delivers her
she
pretentious
has this
message seems
mask
hauntingly familiar.
By
Please.
her chest.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
さあ英語名レディー・オブ・ザ・ライト
Kind of obvious, isn't it?
名前がやばいよ
Just this name seems to imply things. Gosh.
I like the name seems to imply things.
さあ
Hmm.
どういった形で光の戦士とね、
I wonder why.
交わっていくのかとぜひご注目ください
But yeah, another point to be looking out for what is her involvement with our Warriors of Light.
楽勝 LOL ちょっとひどいです。
あ確かにね
Laksho.
楽勝 LOL か
Laksho. LOL.
Abbreviated, it's LOL.
Oh, Lady of Light. Lady of LOL.
でですね、今回メインストーリーいろいろ新しい、遊びというかシステム実装されております。その一幕をちょっと、スクリーンショットで
It's LOL, Lamau.
So we want to show you a
Oh,
screenshot here,
screenshots.
which is a new
Screenshots.
sort of
Nice.
gameplay element or like a
Cute.
system that we're going to be implementing.
Oh, new system.
はい。これも
Yep.
今回遊びというかクエスト中の体験として、まあ自動的にマウントに乗せてくれて NPC と一緒にこうフライングして移動したりとか、そういうのもあるんですけど、NPC 連れ歩きっていうのがクエストの新しい遊びとして
Oh, hey, we
できて
we
て
can walk
とある
with
シーケンス
the
中
NPCs.
Oh,
例えば
I like
この
that.
今スクリーンショットだと
So they no longer
パーティー勢が一緒にこうプレイヤーの皆さんとこう行動して、まあ、途中に行って会話を
Ah, that'd be nice. That would be really nice.
I think like that's like implemented in some of the other Final Fantasy
In the
games,
patch?
right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
think
where-
FF8 started it.
Yeah, is it FF8?
Yeah, FF8 was the one that had like NPCs following behind you.
Yeah, and then they would talk to you occasionally.
In some situations,
Yep.
Can
And then
void
FF10,
your
I
mount
think they skipped it in
and
FF9,
you
I
can take them
believe,
with
and then
you, but
FF10 has
basically
it.
You have your
I don't know.
NPCs
I
kind of
can't remember,
following
but like
along
no, but like not
behind
like
you, in
this
certain
though. Like
sequences.
only
So for example,
like
in
it would
this
be only
screenshot,
in
you see
like
Alphino and Alze kind of
the
trailing
wide
behind
world,
you.
right? If
They
it
would
was
have
FF8, like they would follow behind you. But like I'm talking about the newer FF games, like
変なところまで連れ
7
て行けます
remake.
かっていう質
Oh,
問
yeah.
なんですけど
You know, where like you
大
they
きく
basically
外れたとこ
walk
ろに
with
行こう
you.
とすると元の位置に帰ります
Oh no, FF8 has it even in like the towns and all that
somebody
as
was
well.
asking, can you take
But
these
it's
NPCs
just not.
to, like, somewhere that's
They don't interact
completely
with you much.
off-
They just you just see them
off,
following behind you, and that's it.
objective. And
Yeah.
The answer is if you go too far off track, they will return to whatever position that they need to be in.
So like they'll go back. Teleport.
まあいろんなキャラクターとこのシチュエーションがあったりするので、まあもちろんストーリー上
So, if I'm
必要
too
だ
fast
か
with the
ら
mount.
一緒に行動してるんですけ
No,
ど、
like they'll
go
with you on the mount.
Yeah, no, I was like thinking like,
Situations.
yeah, I was like, if you get the car, no wonder they made the car available again.
ことがあったりするので。
And they can ride with you.
Yeah.
That would
And
be
of
so
course,
cool.
It is very
Right?
hard to do,
I would
but,
love to ride with them.
There will be situations with other characters.
Let's go on a
like
joyride with
this,
Alize and Alphino. That would be
it's
so cool.
Yeah.
Part of the story, like it's
It kind of makes sense why they made the
or
car
it's,
available again
an
for people to
essential
get
part of
now.
No, I
that
don't think
part of
that's the
narrative.
reason.
So it's not like you can select your characters at will.
Yes.
It is going to be part of the story.
Wait,
for
Pending has
example, you're
returned,
trying
right?
to get to a certain place, and the
think so.
characters need to go there
Okay.
with
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
So really
I'm here.
to,
Okay.
I
that
muted
destination.
myself so you didn't have to listen to me type.
確かにこの
Oh,
途中
okay,
も
okay.
グルポがちゃんと起動できるように頑張って
I'm
作
also
ってたよ
assuming
う
that
な気
Kai
が
is
する
just
ので
working.
まあなんか雰囲気ある
うんうん
テストが取れるんじゃないかなとは
He's just too depressed
まあ
about it.
ただ世界に終末が迫ってるんで忘れないようにね
I'm
Quite
sorry,
possibly.
Kai.
That being said,
Quite
I
possibly.
believe that the team is going to make it available that you can take screenshots or like go into G pose while you're in this sort of situation.
Ooh.
So
Go
you
into
might be able to get
G-pose.
some nice shots.
Yes. I would love
while
to be
you're
in
on
G
some of
pose with
these
like
quests.
these two.
That being said, we are trying to
What is
save the world
G-pose?
here,
That's like a
impending
photo.
doom, so please
It's like
remember.
it's called
Yeah.
it's group pose. So
Ah.
basically, it
他にも
freezes
ね
the
新しいクエス
it
トの機能
freezes
い
the
くつか
screen,
実装され
and
て
so
ま
you
す
can
の
like
で、
just
そちら
take
で
the
よりね
a photo
ゲーム体
in
験と
like
いう
all
の
sorts of
も
directions
上げ
and sort of
て
thing.
いっておりま
Like
す。
screenshots and
nice,
stuff
nice.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
But of course,
screenshot.
there
You can
are
you can
other
pause
elements,
them and then
tied
pose
to
pose
the
them, not pause them.
quests
Just
that
pose
are
them.
going to be implemented
Imagine they
to
all on
enhance the
marble
player's
mount. Oh, that would be hilarious.
experience.
じゃあ続いて、パッチ 6.0 の実装項目の紹介をしてさ
New
らに
role
いきましょう。
quests.
はい。
Are they gonna do the same thing as they did in
into
Shadowbringers?
elements that will be implemented as of 6.0.
That would be very interesting.
まず
Like
今回ロー
story
ルクエス
quest
トで
stories.
すが、以前からお伝えしております通り 5.0 に比べると、
Tank
チケット
healer
を増やしてですね、5系統こちら表示されている5系
Melee
統のロールクエストがございます。
Okay.
5
So
quest
the
lines.
goal
Oh,
is
okay.
Yeah, so
new
that's the same
role
thing they did in
quests.
Shadowbringers.
As previously mentioned, there are going to be 5 quest lines. As you can see, tank, healer, melee, physical, and
Which
I've only
would
done the
be-
tank one
Yes.
in Shadowbringers.
そしてですね、
Healer
この
one's really
全てのロールクエストをクリアした後のエクストラクエストっていうのをパッチ 6.1 で
The tank one was
実
actually
装
kinda
させていただきます。
But that's
Oh.
pretty good.
And then,
So apparently there's like you know, extra. I haven't actually done all the other quests, so I really should do. I have time now.
Or later.
Yeah,
な
that's
ので
true.
パッチ 6.0 中にですね、いろんなジョブのレベリングをね、していただいて、それぞれのロールクエストクリアしていただけると
Again, like
嬉
you
しい
know, we
です。
kind of want to like new game plus.
So we
Shadowbringers
hope the
now.
players would take the
Mhm,
opportunity
mhm.
to level
But I'm still
Understandable.
trying to
other
level.
jobs, during that 6.0
Still trying
time
to level
frame so that you
other
can take on the different
characters.
role quests.
Other
Like your
jobs.
scholar.
今
Yeah.
Like my
回
scholar,
漆黒のヴィランズは、メインストーリー中必ずど
Is
れ
your
かのロール
Gunbreaker
クエストを
max?
やらないと先へ進まない状態
Yeah, my Gunbreaker is max. My
に
Paladin's also
し
max
てあ
right
ったんですけど、
うん
今回は、メインシナリオのクリア条件には含まれてないんですけど、並行してやっていただいた方が面白いとは思うので、
なるほど。
ぜひ
Okay.
メインから
So this is not going to be
ちゃんと動
involved
線
in,
上に置い
like
てあるの
put
で、
into the main
そこからこう
story
両方
quest. So like
進
it's
め
like
て
you
って
can't
もらえ
you
ると
can't do
嬉
the
しい
main
です。
story quest if you don't complete it. However, he suggests
Previously,
that
with
you know doing it
we made it
along
so
with the main
that
story
you had
quest because
to
there are some
have
things that are related to it, and
at
it
least
would be
one
interesting if
role
you did that.
quest in order to
Okay. So it's like doing
clear
it parallel
like
with each other.
the main scenario quest.
But it's not like the
this
one
time
in
we're not making
in
it
Shadowbringers where you
mandatory
have to do this to
do
get
the
that
role
done,
quest.
Yeah,
to
this
get
time
the
it's
move
not,
on
yeah.
thing.
But that being said, it is interesting, and I think it's fun to kind of progress in the role quest
That's
as
very
you go through the main scenario as well.
Interesting
So,
and
we
intriguing
try to
actually.
place it
Kind
so
of look
that
forward
it
to this.
kind of follows along the path that you would take to get through the main scenario. So hopefully people will
Your
try
paladin
to
is
play
73.
that alongside your
Go
main
into boss jaw.
scenario.
That makes it fast.
そしてですね、これ結構質問いただいたので一応お断りしておくと、今回は、レベル90のジョブクエストっていうのはないので、一旦僕らとしては前回のそのレベル80の、各ジョブクエストで、一連の申請からやってきたジョブクエストっていうのは、一旦物語としては完結しているっていうふうに考えてます。
Which makes sense.
And it's noted here that, and plus we've been asked about this, we will not have a level 90 job quest. So the level 80 quest as
Bring
of,
Hildy back, somebody's screaming.
Shadowbringers kind of concludes the
Bring Hildebrand
storyline of your particular job.
I mean, like, I actually have never played
that you have
Hildebrand.
been
It's
undertaking,
not
and
my
it
sort of
should
sort of
have
thing.
reached their conclusion.
That's what Lupin
as
has
of level
posted
80.
inside the server.
でまたジョブに関わる
Yeah,
スト
the
ーリ
Hildebrand.
ーやるとしたら
I'm not a big fan of
新しい
Hildy.
キャラとかでやる機会はあるか
I
なと
just
思
love the
います
quest line because of the
もう
comedy
ね
of it.
話がねキャラ絡まりすぎてんだと
確かに
非化線が強くなりすぎてねちょっと破綻してきてるんでまあそういうのもあって一回80でちょっとね締めっぽく
So there's going to be role quests, but no specific job quests.
And if we were to
Yeah,
resume
yeah,
or
Okay.
have another quest line that involves the different jobs, I think we might have a different character sort of drive each of the job stories to.
Does that mean there's not
start
going to
with
be
a
any like
new
spells or
quest
anything that
or, like, a
are
new subquest?
gated
Because
behind
I think
quest
there's
chains?
just so many
I mean, there's
characters
probably
that
gonna be
intertwine
some
with
at
each
80
other
to
with
90.
our,
No?
existing job
Mm.
quests.
Okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's not only is it entangled.
So level 80 was
um,
it? Oh, okay, I
our
get it now.
Warriors
Okay,
of
yeah,
Light have
You'll
become
get
very,
the
very
abilities as you
powerful,
level
and
up.
so the
Mm.
story doesn't make
Right,
sense
yeah, yeah.
if we continue
But not
to
not
just
behind
move
like
on with
all
the
the job
existing
quests itself.
narrative, and so
Mhm.
that's why we decided that level 80 would kind of be our conclusion at this
No.
time.
さあでは続きいきましょう、
はい
こちら、クラフターギャザラー向けになりますね。シャーレアン魔法大学取引というのが、ございます。
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So this will be more for our disciples of the hand, disciples of the land, which is
Oh, you'll
the
need a
studium
zodiac
deliveries.
relics because it's more
ご
shiny.
めん、開けちゃ
Yeah,
って
but
いい
like
か。
Gazine,
その
Gazine,
解
the
説のところ
story
喋ったら手に
for
読んでいただくんで。
Bozja is quite good.
まあこちらクラフターギャザラー向けのまあレベリングとストーリーが一つになっているので、このシャーレアンにある魔法大学を中心に物語が
story, but it's not
進んでいき
exactly.
ます。
So like it can be played
So this
individually.
kind of
However,
acts as
however,
your means to
the
level
story
as well
to
as
that,
sort
and
of
also like
explore the
there's
story
like
behind
there's
each
like
of the
a
different,
trial
crafter and gatherers,
um,
and it kind of
for-
it takes place
for
around
the,
the studium, and the story revolves around
Bozja
that.
storyline that
一
you
部
can get like
味が気に
items
なる
for.
という噂の天神パンにねまつわるお
I should
話
just
も
check
もちろ
on
ん
my
用意して
Twitter.
ございますので、興味ある
A
方ぜ
friend
ひ。
just tweeted Kikyo VTuber, Kikyo
And
Futaba,
somebody
also
was,
VTuber. She
I'm
just
sure
tweeted
some
no
of you
level
were
90
very
job
curious
quest.
about,
Sag.
Why?
To be honest, I like that better.
Literally
Yeah.
we're
I guess
curious
she
as to
wants
how the
to
taste
do
comes
more
out. I
job,
guess it's a
more
culinary
you know,
thing.
those side job
But,
quests or something.
Yeah,
I guess so.
curious conclusion.
But I know a
will
lot of people
hopefully
who
be
would like
revealed
it better
through
not to
these,
have those.
Oh yeah, for
deliveries.
sure.
そしてですね、こちらはですね、パッチ 6.0 の時点で、シャーレアン魔法大学取引の全クエストコンプリートでエクストラクエストを用意してございますの
I
で、
guess those job quests
ク
sometimes
ラフター
gives
ギャザ
you
ラーの
the
皆
side
さんはで
stories
す
that's
ね、プレイしていただけ
pretty
ればエクスト
interesting.
ラ
And some
プレ
people
イで
might
きるよう
want
にな
to
ってま
see
す
more of
ので、
that
こ
or
ちらも
something.
楽しんでいただければと思います。
Yeah. Well, I
Of course,
am
with
gonna
our
need
disciples of
to
the land
level
and,
my crafters. Good
as of
thing.
6.0, we will
Yeah,
have.
yeah,
I'm sorry,
Gazine, definitely try
if
that later. It's actually quite fun.
You clear all of the.
I have to get my
quests
crafters to
that
level
are
80.
available. We do have
Yeah.
an extra quest available as well, so we hope that players would enjoy that as.
I need to get a
also.
crafter in general.
それでは続きいきましょう。
はい
ダンジョンも多数ございます。ここはスクリーンショットで見ていきましょ
Show
う。
us screenshots of dungeons.
Next are our dungeons, and
Wow.
we're looking at screenshots for
That's
these.
the one that they show
もう
that
何
they
も
let people
喋れない
play for.
Is it?
Again, I
for
cannot
the
make
what's it called?
any false moves with commenting
the
on these.
Mediator. isn't it?
Mediator.
That's my
Yeah.
guess.
Oh, okay.
ちょっと次も出しもうね、もうね、これ燃えてる森なだけじゃんって言われると思うんですけど、ここ以外取れなかった。
Oh, it's like
And
Well, it's just a
I'm sure you're
burning
looking at
forest,
this
but
and
we couldn't
thinking
take
to yourself,
anything
but
else.
It's just a forest and it's on fire, and I know that's about the only safe, quote unquote, place that I can capture.
いくつか候補あったんですけど。
いくつか候補あったんですけど。
There were.
time to become
Well,
Limsa
can be
dweller and
expected.
craft all day. No, not in Limsa. Go to
そして
Firmament.
続いてこんなところもあります。
Ooh.
Next, here's another location.
Again, nothing.
あら、何も言えない。
Again, he can't say
Again, I
anything.
cannot comment any further.
California, no,
なん
firmament.
なんだよなんか左にオーラみたいなのが立
Oh,
ってる
this
その向こ
California?
うなんか
I
よ
don't
くわかんない
Is it?
何これみたいな。はい。
And just so many questions. Just what is that aura looking thing on the left? And is that some kind of structure on the right?
The forest on fire was California. Oh,
ここに
oh,
こ
oh,
れ
oh,
が
right,
びっくり仰
right,
天
right.
してる
I don't
と思いま
think
す
I didn't know
は
that.
い
I'm sure people are going to be met with surprise.
Because of the
once they
forest
get to
fire
this
in
point.
California.
さあ続いてはこんなところもございます。
Here's another location.
もうダンジョ
Ooh,
ン。
well, this is obviously Garlemald.
It's also a dungeon.
こ
Or it
こに
looks like
突
some sort
入
of
す
train
るときは
station.
もうまあえらい
同じことし
えらい人数で行くんですよここ。
ほうほうほう。なるほど。
This is going to be a dungeon that you go into with
With a large number of
quite a
people?
large group actually.
なん
7
かそ
or
れに
8.
沿ったこうなんていうのこうきめ細やかなそのキャラクター制御みたいなのも見ていただけ
But
る
like
と
when
ちょ
he
っ
says a
と
large
嬉しい
group,
で
it
す
could be like, you know, the
But it's
Grand
very
Company of
interesting
Eorzea.
because once you do go into there, we have applied a lot of character controls, or not character controls, but like AI
Oh.
controls,
Oh.
very specific in that area.
Oh,
that
maybe
really
maybe it's like the
complements,
it's like the end of the
activity that's going on
5.5
in
quest.
there, so
That giant field
そして続いて
of
は
fights.
こちらです。
New
新
trials.
たな討伐討滅戦なんですけど
New trials.
まあ当然なんですが
New trials.
どうぞシークレットで
of course, our new trials is still a
Yoshi!
secret.
Can't
まあ
tell
何も
you.
言えない。まあノーマルとハード両方ちゃんとありますっていうのだけ
なるほど
言っておきます。
I
Just wanted to point
mean.
out that, of course, we will have a normal and hard mode for these.
なのでぜひですね、メインストーリー終わった
Ralbon
後ハー
Unreal.
ドにもチャレンジしていただけたらなと。
Debated. Yeah.
So yeah, whenever you're
Debated.
done with the main scenario quest, we encourage you to
Every
go
time.
back and try the hard mode.
To be fair,
タタ
a
ル
lot of
ストーリー
trials involve
ここ
storylines.
でなるほどね。
I see people commenting, Tataru Extreme.
Ralbon Extreme. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Do it.
タタル EX 結構書いてる人多いですね海外。
多いですね。タタルタル EX。
Tataru.
タタルアルティメットもあります。
Tulter Ultimate.
そうね。アルティメットタタル強そうだね。やっぱ日本では絶大なリットアティンさん人気ですよね。
確かにそうですね。
The Japanese viewers out there are commenting Camp Westwind.
うん
Mr. Ritterton.
そんな
Camp Westwind.
リットアティンさんのことを笑っていられるのも今のうちは今後リットアティンさんいろいろ調整するからな。
なるほど。
Oh,
You can't
Kate
knock
Westwind
on
Extreme.
Camp Westwind here. We with the different adjustments that are coming in.
Hey, Kate Westwind used to be hard.
さあ、
Sort of.
次行きましょう。
Kind of.
はい。
Not really.
新たな高難易度レイドです。
New
こちら、
Rage
バンマネン
Dungeons
パンデモニウム
Pandemonium
天国編という名前にありますが、
Asmodeus
6.01 でノーマル開放、6.05で、霊式開放となります。
Oh, okay.
As for the Los Savage,
And then next up is new raid dungeon, Pandemonium.
That's the
Asphodelos.
that's the name of
Asphodelos, sorry,
Asphodelos.
Asphodelos.
that's the name of one of the
as of patch
14, right?
6.01, the normal raid will
I
open
can't
up,
remember.
and then 6.05
Kai?
will be when the Savage goes up.
Why are you asking Kai?
because he might remember better than me.
まあ
To confirm, I mean.
せっかくだし、どうしようかな。ちらっ
I'm
と
not-
だけ
Sorry, I'm
見て
I'm gonna be honest, I'm
みる
barely paying attention to the deal
パ
right now.
ンデモニウム。
No worries.
ちょっと待って。
So
I'm,
Yeah,
since
something
we're
to do?
here, would y'all like to take a sneak peek
This is
I-
Moe.
Pandemonium?
I'm
Just a
あ
little
の
writing a
力を
message to my
気を
coworkers
つ
to
けて
send
く
out
だ
on
さいとし
Monday.
か言いようがない。
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
はい。
ガチギレ
Okay,
さ
okay.
I can say
からな。
please be careful.
待ってよ待ってよ
I'm
全然ダメだよ
making
ま
a
だ
very
全
desperate
然ダメだよ
attempt
ま
to
だ
reschedule, but I'm fairly certain it's gonna get rejected.
先ほどスケジュールでもご紹介した通り、ノー
Yeah,
マル
good
編が
luck.
サービス開始から2週間後、
What
で
with
さらにそ
the
の
man?
2週間後、サービス開始か
Sorry,
ら
just
4週間後に
so busted.
正式になります。As we mentioned before,
Yeah,
the
can't
normal
wait for the
version of
ultimate, let's do it.
Pandemonium will be implemented after 2 weeks after the launch,
Let's get
and
back
then
to making food.
the Savage
Alright.
mode will be
Okay,
after 4 weeks of the launch.
I might not stream the full of the
一応大丈夫な
producer level live. No, producer level
Oh,
live.
okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
I apologize for that, but like I'm also getting hungry,
はい、
so.
じゃあフィッシュお願いします。
Ooh, hello. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at
次
that.
の音楽とかも
Look at that.
unique
Mhm,
visual
mhm.
So haunting.
I like the map for sure.
I can understand 吉田さん moves camera very slowly. カメラゆっくり回したくなるんです。
やばいんだ
Oh, I was like, I can't show this.
遅くなります。
やばいな。
Moving slowly and carefully.
So that we don't show anything.
No spoilery
No
stuff.
spoilers. Yoshi P.
まあどうやらここがパンデモニウムという
Oh,
場
this
所
is
らしい
pandemonium.
ですね。
うんうん
これはね
So pretty.
So it appears that this is the
Are you sure you wanna show us that part?
location.
That's the thing.
You
If
sure
we
you
go in
sure you
there,
wanna
is it
show us
gonna
that?
be? Is it gonna be like a huge spoiler if he enters that
パ
thing?
ンデモニウム本体なんだ。前庭というかゲートなんだと思うんですよ。
ははは
Okay.
It's very curious
Alright.
what is inside.
Cheeto cloud.
We started out
Okay.
from the sort of courtyard in front
So
of
far, so
the,
good.
the central part.
Are you gonna keep going? I think that the monsters at the back seems a little different from the ones at the front. You sure you want to
Yeah.
continue?
いやいやいや、ここでまたですね。
Look at him like turning around slowly. Okay, I don't think there's any
ね
problem
キャラ
here.
クターとともに
Okay.
ここを突き進んでいくことになるんですけど、
It looks very pretty though.
Yep, yep.
果たして
I
ど
like
ん
it.
な出会いやら
Now,
が
what are those
あるのかをぜひですね、
Right?
They're
楽しみに
swinging.
そう来
I
た
was
かって言って
thinking
もらえ
that
たい。
there was like big
はい
birds or something. Looks very,
Yeah,
very
it's-
ominous.
We are planning for something that is very
Like, the whole map
surprising
does look
here
ominous.
and the characters that appear. But I hope people look out for what kind of encounter, and just I'm really excited and hopeful that people will be so surprised and will be like,
Very
oh,
hyped.
that's what you want to
Very
do.
hyped for this.
今日はここまで。
そうでしょうね。
That's it for
そう
now.
ここまで。
ありがとうございます
We can't-
Thank you very much.
We can enter that castle. We're done.
では、パワーポイントに戻ります。
All right, the 24-man raid is gonna
怖い
be
から。
出ときましょう。
Oh.
the
Let's go back
the
to
twelve
PowerPoint.
the 12 gods of
そして
India,
続
right?
いてです。
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna go to church.
Yeah.
こちらはですね、
Treasure
Treasure
dungeon. This is for you guys.
ト
This
レ
is
ハ
for
の
you
トレジャ
guys.
ーハントダンジョン、ご用意しております。
Oh,
こ
that
ちら
being
です
said,
ね、
that being said, I
8
still need to get a.
6.05
I got-
皆
I
さ
got
んが
my-
メイ
I
ン
got
シ
my
ナリオ
jacket.
終わって、
Oh,
メイン
nice.
式が
Nice,
開
nice,
放するのと同時に、
Nice.
カジュアル
Very
に
nice.
プレイされている皆さんは、レシキあまりいかないと思うので、
So I
こ
have
ちら
to. And then I can start
はい
farming for tokens.
So
The
you
Excitedron
Treasure Dungeon.
6,000.
So this is intended for whenever you jump on the main scenario
Excitedron?
quests, and
Yeah.
it will be implemented at the
6,000.
same timing, the same patch,
What are the
6.05,
Decepticon?
when the Savage raids will open up. There may be players out there who don't
Kai's very
necessarily
stressed
go
right
to
now.
the Savage raids, so it's content that will be
It's,
available at the same
I'm
time.
past the point of being stressed. I'm just really upset now.
まあ、こちらもですね、一応スクリーンショットご用意はしてあります。
Understandable.
So this is a snapshot
Ooh.
from
Oh, wow.
Oh God, no! It's the doors
もうちょっと
one.
マシなスクリーンショットを用意できないのかと思うかもしれないですけど、これまたね、周りが映せなかった。どうしようもなかった。床だけしか無理だった。
The color scheme
And
reminds
I'm
me of the
sure
roulette one,
viewers
though.
out there
Does,
are
isn't
wondering, well, what the hell is this? And
Because the
I
doors
have
one's
to
very green.
warn you, like, this is the only safe location. Now, like, I didn't want to include anything that was in the surrounding area, so it ended up we just pointed the
Poor
camera
Yoshi,
at the
trying desperately to
これ
avoid
以上カメラを
spoilers.
引くなと。
そうです
Don't
ね
take。one shot.
まあざっと、以上となります。ちょっとね発売は2週間ね当初予定よりはずれますが、
Oops, I actually have to go. I'll see you guys around. Have a good day and enjoy the rest of the lighter life. See you guys.
I
Bye
might
bye.
have to go stream as well. I might have to cut the stream short, and I feel really bad about it, but.
As of the
understandably. Yeah, no. Makes sense.
We will be working.
I'll see you guys around. Bye bye.
On of course, finishing the master build, as well as continuous support for players with our expansion, and so just a little bit more time, but we look forward to players joining us once this becomes available.
さあでは一回この後、PVP のお話とかギャザラーとかクラフターとかその他もろもろのシステムとか土地だの家だのいっぱいあるんですけど一回休憩取ろうかなと。
Okay. Well, they're gonna take a break, so I think this is a good time for me to stop as well.
Okay.
Makes sense.
PVP 行って休憩にする。
ここで休憩です。はい。
Yeah, it's like an hour and 30 minutes. So, yeah, no, I am so sorry. I really do want to continue this, but I am, again, hungry, so... yeah, they're gonna take a break, so I'm gonna stop here as well.
We were discussing about there's still a lot of content we wanted to cover.
I am playing on Hyperion.
Land, housing area,
and
etc. But I think we would like to take a break, like a 10-minute break.
Server.
トモはいいんじゃないの？長引いたからの休憩なので一旦ちゃんと休憩していただきましょう。
And we won't have any sort of like video in between. This is just because we took a little time in the beginning and just wanted to take a break for everyone. So.
はい。では議論の結果ですね。
NA. Is Tonbury on?
Tonbury
is on NA, isn't it?
日本時間でいきますと12時45分再開。So we are taking a 10 minutes break and we are coming back
JP.
at 12:45 in Japan.
You're playing on JP. Oh, JP server. Okay, makes sense.
はい。それでは休憩。
Yes, Tonbury is on Elemental. They say, which is Japanese.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, guys, for joining me in this like live letter. Sorry I couldn't finish the rest of it, and hope you guys are excited for Endwalker as much as I am, despite the delay. I am very hyped, and I think Kai Pending wants to talk to you about that bet you have.
Oh, we don't. It's up to you.
Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream. Is there anyone we can raid actually right now? Just so we can.
Let's see.
I mean, I didn't actually plan to stream this. I was like, well, should I stream it? And then Ace was like, yeah, do it. And I'm like, fine.
I mean, there's people on right now, but I don't know. Would you want to raid someone in particular who's doing Final Fantasy?
That might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Let me check.
Because there's probably other streamers that were streaming this event.
Yeah.
I think Salem is.
Salem?
In our server here.
Oh.
Yeah, he's going over it as well. I'll give you the channel name.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put it in your chat.
Thank you. Alright. Salem XX Soul. Say hello for me and Ultimate Tataru raid.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Ultimate Tataru raid. There we go. See ya.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
We are going in 3, 2, 1, and raiding!